And we are live once again, week 31. Only 7 weeks to go. Ooh, it's almost done. It's almost done. Who's going to be crowned champions? I wonder. Who's going to make the top four? Who's going to get relegated? This and more coming up in 7 weeks. But guys, it's your boy Dominic Rich back again with another one. And of course, we're back to discuss the happenings over the weekend, where we had 10 games, of course. 10 very exciting games. Well, most of them were exciting. Some of them were like, We had some shock results. We had some expected results. And overall, it was a good weekend for most fans because City lost, of course. You know, people love to see City lose. You know what I mean? Big up to the boy Coach's desk in here. How you doing, man? How you doing? I see you've been busy with the content. You know, you're grinding. You've been working real hard. Big up to the boy Julian, myself, John Joshelvi, Algerian King. Everybody in here right now. How you guys feeling, man? How you guys feeling? I'm feeling good. You know, I've had a long day so far. You know, I've been starting work, my day job at 5:30 a.m. So days have started very, very early for me. And, I find myself being very tired in the afternoon. Like in the Brighton Everton game, I kind of fell asleep a bit in the second half there. 0-0 draw. It explains it all. So, big up to the boy Martin Kolev, man. So, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get right into today's content because, we're not going to linger around today. No lingering around. So let's start by talking about the game that just finished. The game that has been freshest in our head. Let us start with that game. So if there's anybody watching the replay, well, I know there'll be people watching the replay, of course. Big up to you and thank you very much for, tuning into the replay, even though you couldn't make it to the initial live stream. So let's talk about the 0-0 draw. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's talk a bit about both teams and all of that. Not much to talk about from the game, to be honest. There were, opportunities for both teams, but none of them could put their chances in the back of the net. And it ended in a 0-0 draw between Brighton and Hove Albion. And Brighton and Hove Albion and Everton, where I predicted the game to finish 3-1 in favor of Everton. So that's definitely a prediction I didn't get right. But in terms of stats in this game, I don't know why my throat chooses to act up like when I'm in the middle of talking about something, but it is what it is, man. Come on. Maybe I should drink a little water before I get deeper. All right, just started. Don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay, that's a lot better. Oh my God. What is going on with me? What is going on? But big up to everybody, man. Guys, you see, why are you guys paying attention to the dislike and like so much? There has been a problem on YouTube. I've already checked it. There's been a problem on YouTube where the like to dislike ratio has been messed up. So it's not actually, I think, people actually disliking the video. It's been a problem on YouTube. I looked it up and you guys focus on the wrong things, man. You see what I'm saying? Come on, guys. Come on. But yeah, Coach's desk, the match was definitely filled with a whole lot of missed chances, a lot of opportunities created, none taken. 23 shots on goal for Brighton, 3 on target. Not very good. And Everton, 8 at goal, 1 on target. The possession was fairly equal, 56-44. It was level in mostly all of the departments and level in the end in the goal scoring department, where neither team were able to put one in the back of the net. Who does this result favor? It favors Brighton. Damn. Because it's a step closer to survival. 3 points would have been better, of course, but I think they would be happy with this result because Everton are a team way ahead of them in the table, and they should be happy with this 0-0 result. For Everton, though, they're losing steam. They're losing steam on the top four race because they were in it and they possibly still in it, but drawing back-to-back games ain't gonna help you. You see what I'm saying? Everton are actually winless in their last 4 Premier League games. You see what? They're messing up their own chances. Let's say Everton were actually unbeaten in their last 4 games. They would have been in the top 4. They would have been in a very strong position. But right now, it ain't looking like Champions League for you, Everton, at all, man. You know, you're talking about since the 1-0 win over West Brom, you're talking about 2-0 loss to Chelsea, 2-1 loss to Burnley, 1-1 against Crystal Palace, and a 0-0 to Brighton. And you could put the FA Cup quarterfinals where they lost to Man City 2-0 in there. So Carlo Ancelotti and his boys got to get their act together. But they do have a valid reason for their mishaps because the team has been suffering from a lot of injuries. Fair enough. No Dominic Calvert-Lewin from the start here. Didn't even make the bench. If you check the Everton bench, there's some players that you can add. Who are these guys? The only guy from the bench that's an outfield player that I recognize is Alex Iwobi, Nkunku, and the keeper, João Virginia. The rest guys on the bench, unrecognizable. So I think it's a good job that they actually didn't lose. You see what I'm saying? Olsen in goal, no Pickford, Mason Holgate playing in midfield, no Dokori, no Allen, no Calvert-Lewin. You see what I'm saying? And there's probably no Bernard. There's a few players I'm probably missing too, but we're not gonna get too deep into the nitty-gritty here. But long story short, Everton are struggling with their injuries right now. A lot of injuries, man. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everybody in here right about now. Make sure you guys do smash your thumbs up button since you're talking about like to dislike ratio, where I've already told you guys it's a YouTube problem. It's not a I don't think it's a someone just made 8 profiles and going dislike every single, dislike the video 8 times. I don't think that's the case. It's just a problem with some YouTube glitch. So hopefully it fixes itself. Juma, lovely boy, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Sebastian is saying that suit looks fire. Thank you very much. Myself, Dom, looking fire. Thank you very much for the compliments. Do appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. No Cora, how are you? Dane Richards, how are you, man? How's everybody? Yusuf Marcy, how are you? How's everybody doing today? Appreciate you guys coming through. So 0-0. And with that result, before I give you the result, let me just read a few insights here. Against no side have Brighton played more home Premier League games without ever losing than Everton. They've played 4, they won 2, and drew 2. This is a good stat. They have never lost at home to Everton. Great. Only Man United 6 have drawn more Premier League matches 0-0 than Brighton this season. Ooh. While this was Everton's first goalless draw of the campaign, leaving Sheffield United as the only side yet to play out a 0-0 draw. Brighton have kept a clean sheet in 5 of their 8 Premier League home games in 2021. No side has kept more home shutouts in the competition since the turn of the year. So props to Brighton. You see what I'm saying? Props to them. That's a point in the bag. And with that point, they go up closer to safety. They do have 33 points. They are in 15th. They're not safe yet because of some of the results. Newcastle, West Brom getting good results. Not so much Fulham, but, they're above Burnley and they are above Newcastle, just above. So they would need to keep picking up those points. 7 matches left. And in those 7 matches, they have to play Chelsea next, Sheffield. That could be where the next 3 points come against. They have Leeds, Wolves, West Ham, Man City, and Arsenal. I think they'll survive. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll survive. With Man City dropping points against Leeds, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Brighton could pick us off. Especially the second to last game of the season, an away game where Pep could rotate. Who knows? There could be a big game coming up after, so you never know, man. I think Brighton will be all right. In my opinion, I think they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll be all right. So Martin Kolev is saying Brighton are the unluckiest team in the Premier League. Tell me about it. So many draws this season, man. They have played some really good football, and I think Graham Potter has given Brighton an identity. You see what I mean? That guy, Yves Bissouma, is a hell of a player. They would want to hold on to him. They would definitely want to hold on to Yves Bissouma. They've been blooding some new guys like Zakiri and Moda, and they would want to keep just building on whatever momentum they have since they came back to the Premier League. They have struggled a bit, though, but still, you know what I mean? They just need to survive now. That'll be the plan. That'll be the plan. As for Everton, though, they are now 8th. They're now 8th. They have 48 points. They do have a game behind the teams above them, so that's something very, very good. So they're still in with a shout for the top 4. But their last 4 results don't help at all, man. If they had better results, Everton would have been right up there with Chelsea and West Brom, Leicester City, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But it's still possible. Still possible. And their next game, they have Tottenham, Arsenal, Villa, West Ham. These are tough games. Sheffield, Wolves, and Man City, the last match of the season. So, they're not getting top 4. They're not getting top 4 with these teams. With the injuries they have right now, they are not getting top 4. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the chat. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts all the time. So, what we got here? We got any thoughts? We have Bayern fans saying Fulham and Brighton draw kings. And what else we have here? We have Dane Richards saying Sheffield United could get relegated this weekend if West Ham draw with Newcastle or Sheffield lose to Wolves. That's just sad for them, man. I could see these guys are just going through a bad time, man. You know what I mean? But we knew they were going to get relegated a while now. You know what I'm saying? But thank you very much, guys, for sharing your opinions. But wait, we have one more. We have Barkley saying, please, can you send me your glass, please? You like it, right? You like it. It's nice. Ooh. At first, I didn't like it, you know. I didn't like it, but then I was like, yo, this is fire. You see what I'm saying? This glasses is fire, man. No Kura. Brighton's biggest problem is that they keep missing chances. They miss too many easy chances today. Facts. They need somebody more clinical. You have a clinical striker, it's a wrap. Brighton could be in the Europa League next season. They need a more clinical striker, though. You know what I'm saying? But guys, if you're in here, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. Appreciate that. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to move right on. Okay, so the other game I want to talk about, let's talk about the game that's fresh today. And let's talk about the West Brom Southampton match. Let us go. Let's talk about that one. And let's talk about how West Brom has been on absolute fire. They have scored 8 goals in the last 2 games, which is just ridiculous. It's sick. It's a bunch of sickos over there at West Brom. You see what I mean? Because the previous, I think, 10 games, I don't think they have scored 8 goals. You see what I mean? But now they go back-to-back games scoring 8 goals. It is absolutely nuts. It is absolutely nuts. They needed a better result against Crystal Palace. They drew to Newcastle. They lost to Everton. But they did beat Brighton. They didn't lose against Burnley. They didn't lose to United. They've been picking up some good results. That loss against Sheffield United, they could have been in a better position there, though. You know what I'm saying? They could have been in a better position. Definitely could have been in a better position. But that if you think back about the win in the Black Country Derby there, you know, they have a Black Country Derby coming up again. And you know, they have some winnable games coming up. Listen. We could have another twist here. From the way West Brom are playing, there could be another twist in the season. because this performance here against Southampton was simply off the charts, man. They came out the blocks, they played well, they showed intent, and they picked up the W, and it was well deserved. 32-minute penalty scored by Mateus Pereira. What a player. Listen, man, he is good. He is damn good. And if West Brom are to get relegated, unless he decides to stay with them, other teams will be looking to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? Matt Phillips scoring in the 35th minute. That was a really good ball to the far post. And Matt Phillips to tap it in. That was a really, really good ball by Mbaya Diagne, who did get a goal chalked off early on in the game. And Callum Robinson, who has been scoring lately, he did get 2 goals against Chelsea. I think he scored twice against Chelsea, right? And he scored was set up by Okay Yokuzlu, the Turkish international, who has been very, very good since he came in January. So, you know what I mean? Look. Big Sam is doing his thing. They're doing his thing. I did predict for this match a 2-1 win for West Bromwich Albion. So that's a prediction I got right. I didn't get the Everton-Brighton one correct since I predicted Everton to win and they drew. But I did get the West Brom one correct. Not exactly correct, but I did get it correct. You see what I mean? So Southampton, man, they were off the pace today. Even got a penalty, and it was actually saved. Sam Johnstone saved James Ward-Prowse's penalty. And with Southampton needing goals, it's kind of weird not to see Takumi Minamino on the field. He was on the bench. You see what I mean? Like Nathan Teller, Che Adams, and Musa Jenepo, who won the penalty, came on. But still, it was an off day for Southampton. But some good saves made by Sam Johnstone. I got to give it to him. Some very, very good saves. And maybe that's why, he's a backup keeper for the England national team. But nevertheless, West Brom are playing with some intent, and they're playing with more intensity. You see what I mean? So big up to the boy Demo Dre in the house, man. I remember one season Matt Phillips was up there with the leading assist makers in the league. Yeah, I remember one time when I first started this channel, I did a video about and I had my wife asking me the questions, like if I could name out maybe 4 players from each team or something. And I think Matt Phillips was one of the only players from West Brom I could have remembered. So, big up to the man, Matt Phillips, the Scotsman, Matt Phillips, man. And big up to the boy Demo Dre for coming through. You know what I mean? So we got Jerome 876 saying, Dominic, bless up Dominic, hope all your relatives in St. Vincent are safe. Yeah, big up to everybody in St. Vincent, man. We're dealing with a volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines right now, if you don't know. And many, many citizens have been displaced from their homes because it's a dangerous situation. Ashfall, and other aspects of the volcanic eruption. So then you're going to have to deal with people have to be fed. There's the sick, there's the, there's the babies, there's the elderly. And it's just a tough situation to be in, And I just hope, it gets managed properly. And we could all come out of this, unblemished or barely scratched. You see what I mean? So appreciate that, Jerome. Appreciate that. So yeah. So definitely big up to the boy Foot Dribbler, man. Big up to Jason Taiku, everybody in here, man. Big up to you. I've checked in with my peoples already, and they said they okay. You know what I mean? I've already checked in with my peoples, man. So yeah. So let me see. I have a comment here that I want to address. Graham Copeland. When Man City 1, Leeds 2, you chat about your team, but Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 1, no chat about us. Why we have Leeds versus Liverpool next? If we lost, you chat, but win all G. Bro, it's all about timing, okay? It's all about timing. I was at work when all these games played, okay? And when I got off work, I only had time to talk about the City match. Because lately, when I talk about Liverpool, not a goddamn soul watch the videos, okay? Win, lose, draw, whatever. So I ain't wasting my time. You see what I'm saying? I waited it. I left it so when I come here to do the live stream, then I talk about the Liverpool game. I ain't wasting my time because Liverpool are like way down 7th and the Liverpool fans are hiding. They're watching other Liverpool's channels or whatnot. That's their business, okay? I'll talk about it in the live stream. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. But when I got off work, I'm driving and I made a video about City while driving home from work, dropped my wife to work, and then I have a 2-year-old with me. I don't have no time to make no videos on that day. I don't. And then on Sunday, I got to go back to work, freaking 5:30 in the morning when it's still dark and everybody's sleeping. And then when I get off, I just want to take the Sunday afternoon and chill out with my wife or take a nap, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Lord. Anyways, let us move on. Let us move on, man. You guys need to chill. You guys need to chill because when I was talking about every single Liverpool match, every single match, yeah, when you win, everybody come and support. Everybody support when you win. But the moment you guys start losing and you lose 6 home games in a row, check out. I make the videos, nobody watch. Okay? Thank you very much. I have to explain myself. I really got to explain myself. I got to explain myself because people come in here and they expect you. What you think? People come in here and they expect you to have absolutely no life, no balance, and keep what? No, I have a live stream and I talk about all the matches in the live stream and I'll talk about the Liverpool match today. Okay. It's called time management. It's called managing your time. Managing your time properly so I don't get burnout doing this YouTube thing and going to work. See what I'm saying? I'm not like some people who just do YouTube alone. You see what I'm saying? That's not me. But anyways, let us go. Let us go. Let us continue with this game. West Brom, Big Sam, good win. Damn good win. You see what I'm saying? It seems like Big Sam has a fit squad here. He got a lot of choices and he is picking the right team because they did damn well today. They did damn well today. Gotta give it to them, man. Back-to-back games. Smashing Chelsea. Smashing Southampton. Yeah, I said Chelsea. That was crazy. You see what I'm saying? 5-2 against Chelsea. 3-0 against Southampton. Listen, West Brom, you're on absolute fire, but it just might be too late. It just might be too late because, look, right now, West Brom, 19 still. That was only their 5th win all season. They do have 9 draws. Could have converted some of those draws into wins, but it's all right. It's all right. 17 L's. They got 24 points. Back-to-back wins here. And look, there's still hope. 7 games left. Big Sam, you got to win all 7. You got to win all 7 games. Or maybe at least 5. If Big Sam wins 5 games, 5 out of 7, they survive. Who do they have? Who do they have? The next game, Leicester. Then Villa. These are winnable games. Look, these are winnable games, man. Leicester, the way Leicester have been playing lately, it's winnable. It is winnable. Aston Villa, winnable. Wolves, they beat Wolves already, so it's winnable. Arsenal, we know that one is winnable. We know that. So that's 4 winnable games. West Brom against Liverpool, that one's winnable too. That one is winnable, but maybe most they get from that is a draw in my opinion. And they have West Ham and Leeds. Listen, man, listen. We could be witnessing a great escape. Newcastle, Brighton, Burnley, these teams aren't safe yet. They're not safe yet. Because with the steam, with the head of steam that West Brom's building up right about now, it could get damn interesting. You see what I'm saying? Seriously, the way they're playing right now, they're playing well. They're playing some good football. It's desperation stuff, but it's well-controlled desperation. You know, you could be desperate and then you're all jittery and you're nervous. Not West Brom in the last 2 games. Not them. You see what I'm saying? Not them. Not them. But another good display by Sam Allardyce and his boys, man. You got to give it to Mateus Pereira, Robinson. These guys are in good form. You know, Maitland-Niles, he fought hard. He did pick up an injury towards the end there. I thought he was over for the freaking game, but he wasn't. Apparently he wasn't, and they played well, you know. Darnell Furlong, very, very good defending there. I could remember him rushing back and, you know, clearing one. It was a good display. As for Southampton, man, it's just been a so-so season. They're still in the FA Cup. You know, maybe they had that in mind. I don't know. But I think they tried. They tried. It wasn't that Southampton were flat. It's just that West Brom were damn good. You see what I'm saying? And when you have a team playing that well, very, very hard to stop. You know, you just have to commend them. And you can't look at yourself and be like, we need to do this better. No, you were outplayed. You see what I'm saying? Southampton were thoroughly outplayed. You see what I mean? So, what are your thoughts here, guys? What are your thoughts? Do big up to everybody in here. I see J.R. Stinger in here. J.R. Stinger, it's a YouTube, something with YouTube why there's a lot of dislikes. It has nothing to do with the video. It has nothing to do with the video. I did look it up, and there is, you know, a bulletin put out that says there's a like to dislike glitch with the with YouTube. So I've already taken a look at it. Okay, guys? So no need to panic about that. No need to worry yourselves about that. But yeah, man. Yeah. So we have AD in here who's saying West Brom might survive. Sean Virgil, how are you? We have Obi in the house. How are you doing, Obi? Obi says, we have Dominic, you know you have many Liverpool fans that comes at night like Nicodemus. Do not be discouraged. Trust me, you have many undercover LFC fans on your page. They secretly come to watch you. All right, I know there's still Liverpool fans that support the movement. I know that. But the thing is, I hate when people come and make dumb comments like that, man. Seriously. And where's Mr. Coupland? He never made another comment after that. You know, most likely he made a comment after he heard what I said, he left. Like, come on, man. Stop the nonsense, man. Seriously. Seriously, man. You know what I mean? You guys don't know what we have to go through to get this content out. You don't know. You see what I'm saying? You don't even understand. You know, as much as I would like to say, yeah, I'm highly motivated and I was, you know, oh my God, I'm live again. I just came home from work. I got off at 1:30. I got home. I'm tired as hell. You think I want to be live for hours? No. But it's called a commitment. It's called a commitment, and it's going to happen. You know? Regardless if I like it or not today, it's going to happen. There's a lot of barriers I have to push down to get on these live streams, okay? So appreciate it and, you know, continue supporting. That's all. You know, but I don't like the negativity, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like stupidness like that. So, yeah. But back to the discussion. We have Dane Richards says Leicester gonna battle top 4. It's looking like it. We'll get to them. So Dane is also saying Fulham versus Newcastle on the final day. It might be too late for Fulham by then. It might be too late. You know what I'm saying? Might be too late. So we have Jersey Boy. How are you, man? He says, why are these idiots blaming all LFC fans again? Majority of Liverpool fans don't really, they really don't. Yeah, majority of Liverpool fans don't really come to watch the videos when they lose. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool have to be doing well. Like, they have to be like top of the table, or in the Champions League, like in a really good position for Liverpool fans to really support me. You see what I'm saying? Apart from that, nah. They rather watch the Liverpool fan channels that are gonna just talk bias and give biased opinions about the Liverpool Football Club. That's it. But when I talk the real, nah, they don't want to hear that. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I forget. Biased and delusional stuff. You see what I mean? Biased and delusional stuff. Look, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole right about now, man, because you know, I'm not going down that rabbit hole right now. But we got Selection in here. Selection says, Dom, what do you think of Liverpool's VAR decision? I think it was very harsh. It was very, very harsh. It was too close. And there's been a lot of decisions like that. Too many decisions like that. I don't like those decisions. Unless it's actually going for me. You know what I mean? But I don't like those decisions, though. It was too close. The goal should have stood. You see what I'm saying? It should have stood. It was too damn close. You know what I mean? It was too close. So, what else we got here? So, Dane is also saying, bro, these dudes don't understand the commitment. At the end of the season, I'm gonna cover over 380 Premier League games plus UCL and UL and other football videos and gaming. Exactly. People don't realize I talk about every single game of the season. All. A-L-L, all. A-L-L. Yes, 3 L's. A-L-L, all. All the games. I cover all the games, preview and review. Come on. You see what I mean? Like, come on. Give me a break. You see what I'm saying? Give me a break. If I don't feel like, I'm human. If I don't feel like talking about something one day, I don't. Last week, when City beat up Leicester, I think that was a Leicester game. I didn't talk about that game. I didn't talk about the game. I spoke about it in a live stream. You see what I mean? I did. But the Liverpool game, I did put out a short video. You see? So, whatever, man. Whatever. But, Palomo, you guys worry about the wrong things, you know? You guys worry about if people unsubscribe. Look, when one person unsubscribe, 5 subscribe. Don't worry about these things. You know what I'm saying? Why worry about these things? I love committed people who are committed to me like I'm committed to them. I don't want flaky people to come on here and subscribe because I say one good thing and by the time I disagree with how they feel, they unsubscribe. No, I don't. These people, no. It's like, for example, I've had a Netflix subscription since in the 2000s when they used to send me physical DVDs. You see what I'm saying? 3 at a time. 3 at a time in the mail. I watch them and I send them back. I get 3 more that's in the queue. You see what I'm saying? I watch a lot of movies. And the thing is, I want people who are committed to me like I'm committed to my Netflix subscription that I still have up to today. You see what I mean? And it's been years. I probably had Netflix for about 15 years. Ridiculous, right? But I'm just saying, that's commitment. That is commitment. Me showing up every single week since when? 2017? That's commitment. Don't make me have to give you a lesson. So, we have Obi saying, my advice to you, carry LFC fans along. They make your channel rocks. Do not throw them away for business sake. You're a Liverpool fan. Do I throw you away? Jersey Boy is a Liverpool fan. There's a lot. Demo is a Liverpool. There's many Liverpool fans in here. But at the end of the day, the loyal ones would stick around. The loyal ones who understand would stick around. You see what I mean? But the people who like to get in their feelings, they like to get in their feelings about every single thing, they won't stick around. You realize you don't see certain people around these parts anymore because they don't support the thing. You understand? They're only in it because Liverpool were doing well. The moment Liverpool start flopping, they disappear. They don't want to hear the critique. They don't want to hear nothing. They disappear. You see what I'm saying? And that's just facts. That is just facts, man. That is just facts. You got J.R. Stinger. He's a Liverpool fan. You know what I mean? You got Liverpool fans in here. You see what I mean? But look. We have Graham Copeland dropping with another comment. Graham says, I always watching you every week, all the time, but I love your chat, but I hate Everton and Man United and Chelsea and Arsenal, but I do like Man City, good football. We have be rubbish. I am real. Look, Graham. Look, bro. You gotta watch. You can't. Look, I can't cover everything in separate videos. You gotta understand, I haven't quit my job to the YouTube. All right? And I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because if I do that, then I'll have to pay my own health insurance and all of that. You know, I do pay, but I don't pay the full thing. You know, they take out some every week, some money out your check every week. And it's just, I have to keep a job. This YouTube thing don't pay. You understand? I don't make enough. So I can't just pop up like some people. You see, there's some channels that pop up with videos every day, 2 watch-alongs a day, 3 watch-alongs a day, live streams galore, multiple chat. That's not me, because I have a real job. You see what I mean? And I like to explain that to you because I want you to understand. It's a one-on-one conversation with you. That's what live streams are for. That's the beauty about live streams. We can talk to each other live. I'm talking to 30 of you guys right now. And that's the beauty about a live stream. You see what I mean? And I have to keep it real with you. You see? And little do you guys know, a lot of these YouTubers, they're suffering from, you know what I mean? They're suffering. The mental health isn't 100%. They're burning out just to keep up with the content for you. It's just for you. And it's also for them. Because anytime, the way this YouTube thing is set up, anytime, because of the type of videos most people make, when you stop, everything stops. Views, subscribers, revenue. So that's why you see people keep going and going and going and going so hard. You see what I mean? And the funnel is so hard to get through because it's like, so that's why I say appreciate and support every creator, because you don't even know what we got to go through to get this content out. You see what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know. But let us continue with the football, though. Let us continue. West Brom on the surge. 6 points in their last 2 games. They're on 24 points. They have a game in hand. Fulham on 26. They wouldn't want to pass Fulham. And they wouldn't want to have their eyes on Brighton, Newcastle, Burnley, these teams. Because Sam Allardyce is the fixer. And he's about to fix things. And it seems like they're building up some serious momentum right about now. Who's going to stop West Brom? We shall find out soon. Is it going to be Leicester? Is it going to be Villa? Is it going to be Wolves? West Brom are looking good. Listen, West Brom are making this thing really, really exciting. Seriously, man. And Sam Allardyce is just sitting back in the cut, just chewing his bubble gum. You know? You guys thought I was going to go down, huh? But we shall see, though. We shall see. We shall see. As for Southampton, man, they've been, what a season, man. One time they were top of the table, and now they find themselves in 14th. They only need 1 win or a couple draws to be safe. They'll be safe. They'll be safe. They'll be playing Premier League football again. They do have the FA Cup semi-final against Leicester, and it could be the end of the road for them. But I will talk a bit about the FA Cup this week when I do my prediction. So I have to sort out that video as well and take a look at the games that I have to talk about. I haven't even looked at the weekend fixtures as yet, man. So yeah. So appreciate everybody who are in here right now. Appreciate everybody who, supporting the thing as usual. Adam the Great, how are you, man? Appreciate Adam. Appreciate everybody. We have Walter the Epic in here as well. Big up to you. Leeds Focus. Big up to you, Leeds Focus. We have Adam the Great saying, hey everyone, big win to West Bromwich Albion. They're looking like Fulham did 5 matches ago. Yeah. You're right. You know, so Sean Virgil is saying, bro, you don't have all that to say. It's your chat there to stop. Okay, don't make it a problem. And big up to Doug. How are you doing, Doug? How are you? Moritz, how are you doing as well? But big up to you guys for coming through. All right, so guys, we're gonna move right on to the next one. I did overstay my welcome on that one because I went down a little rabbit hole. Just so you guys know, I want you guys to understand how real this thing is. This thing is not a joke, man. This thing ain't no joke. You see what I'm saying? This thing ain't no joke. So let's talk a bit about Sheffield United versus Arsenal, where I did predict Arsenal to win 2-1, but Sheffield did not get that goal I predicted them to pick up. And a clean sheet for Burnley. Sheffield, man, oh my God. This team has just been stink this season, man. Rotten. God damn. How bad have they been this season? Terrible. Very, very terrible. 7 shots at goal, 2 on target, 45% of the ball. Not bad stats there, you know. Not bad stats. Just can't find the back of the net. Arsenal with 14 shots, 5 on target, 55% of the ball. They needed a response. You know, after that Liverpool drubbing, that 1-1 draw, that 3-3 draw, you know what I mean? They haven't been that great. You see what I'm saying? They haven't been that great. Ever since the North London derby, they have been so-so. It's been a month, and Arsenal have been so-so. 1 month, they haven't won a game. You see what I'm saying? So that was a well-needed result for the Gunners. Big performance there by Alexander Lacazette. Danny Ceballos with the assist for the first goal. Martinelli with the tap-in for the second one. This guy can't stay fit for... Oh, man. He's so unlucky, man. But he was able to, play most of the game. He was taken off late there. And Lacazette with a brace in this match. He was very, very, very brilliant. That pass by Thomas Partey. Ooh! They need more passes like that from you because you up until that point of the season, you have been flopping hard, man. But that was a great pass. That reminded me of the Jorginho pass early on in the season. That was really good. But, unfortunately for Arsenal here, Bukayo Saka went off injured, replaced by Willian. Saka has been Arsenal's best player, we could say, this season. Oliver McBurney also came on as a sub and had to be taken off injured. Lys Mousset came on. I remember him having a shot at goal and he missed. But, good performance. We also saw the return of Eddie Nketiah. Haven't seen him for a while. And, big morale boosting win for Arsenal as they try to get European football. It's going to be difficult for them, but it's still possible. They're 9th right now. They have 45 points. And they are only, let's say, outside the top 6. They're 7 points outside the top 6, which Liverpool holds that top 6 spot. It is still very attainable. But they got to be more consistent, though. But not a bad run of 5 games. Only lost once, drew 2, won 2. But need more wins. They need more wins under their belt here. And for Arsenal, their next game will be against Slavia Praha, second leg there on the road, where I think they're going to lose that game. I really think they're going to lose that game. We will talk a bit about the Champions League when I'm done wrapping up these Premier League matches, though. We will talk about the Champions League. We will talk about the Europa League. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on who would go through to the next round, which is the semi-final phase. I definitely will. So I'm gonna read some of your comments soon. I see you guys have some really quality comments dropping right now. Doug coming in with the news. I did see that. I'll check that just now. But for Arsenal, it's a London derby between themselves and Fulham, which is going to be a tricky game because Fulham needs points. Everton next, then Newcastle, they need points. West Brom, Chelsea, London derby. Crystal Palace, London derby, and then Brighton the last day of the season where Brighton could still need points. So it's going to be a tricky end to the season for a FC there. Arsenal FC, yeah. For Sheffield, though, they're almost relegated officially. Paul Heckingbottom and his boys have been terrible. And Chris Wilder was terrible. And now Paul Heckingbottom is even worse. You see what I mean? Like, they haven't won anything on the Paul Heckingbottom. They haven't even picked up a draw on the Heckingbottom. It has just been rock bottom on the Heckingbottom so far. So, it ain't going to get easier for them. They play Wolves, Brighton, Tottenham, Crystal Palace, Everton, Newcastle, Burnley. Not a bad last 7 games there for them, where they could still salvage their pride, but not their season. 7 points, yeah. Nah, if they win everything, they'll end up with 35 points, which is not going to be good enough to survive. But it'll be interesting if they win everything, but they won't survive with 35 points. No way. No way they would survive with 35 points. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. But, Lacazette is on fire lately, says Michael Olapido. We have, who else with the stuff here? What we got? Big up Doug. Doug, I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. You know, fine. Long day, though. Long day. I kind of fell asleep during the Brighton-Everton game there. Didn't miss anything. I woke up and I saw Iwobi hitting the ball over the crossbar. I saw people just smashing the ball all over the place. I didn't miss anything. So we have Duhane Thompson saying, £50 Chelsea to beat Man City in the FA Cup. Bro, you got £50 to lose. If you want to lose £50, go ahead and lose it. And Demo is saying I rate Martinelli highly. Yeah, he's a quality young player. Really good find. We have Doug saying Pedro Neto out for 6 months, by the way. Yeah, that is sad, man. He will miss the Euros. Because he just broke into the Portuguese national team, you know what I mean? And that wouldn't help his chances of moving to a bigger club as well, because, you know, teams don't want to actually buy a player with a bad injury like that and then have to, you know, take on that medical bill and then nurse the player back to health, and then he's not that good when he comes back. So it's better off he stay at Wolves. He's still young. So, yeah, unfortunate, man. He has been Wolves' best player all season. So Adam is saying, Dom, have you seen the meme about Aubameyang? They calling him Aubameyang. Nah, I haven't seen that one. I'm not really a meme person like that. I'm not really go hunting down memes like that. If I manage to see one, yeah, but I'm not really, you know, yeah. So we have, let me see. Duhane said it sounds funny to hear that Liverpool hold the top 6 spot. Yeah, I know, right? I know. You see what I'm saying? Look. Listen, man. Listen. This is crazy. Liverpool are 6th right now. 6th. It's crazy, man. You know, who would have thought? But we're not gonna go down there. You know, I might piss off the Liverpool fans in here right about now. You know what I mean? I might. So we have, let me see. Martin Kulev is saying, can't stop looking at the picture of Dog with his hand on his chin. Bro, you're weird. I'm just playing. Martin Kulev also says that I rate Dom highly. Thank you very much, Martin. Thank you. There's 30-something of you guys in here that rate me very highly, and I do appreciate that. So, you see, the thing is, as J.R. Singer said, Chelsea ain't good enough to beat Man City right now. You see, the thing is, we went and lost the game. Against Leeds, and everybody losing their shit. You see what I'm saying? Come on. Don't. Do not lose your shit like that. Okay? Guys, I didn't mention that you could also check out cardsplug.com. Link is right there. Where is it? Oh, left hand. You know, link in the description. Check out the boy Michael up there with a 99 rated card, and you could get one of your own. Use the coupon code Dominic Rich FC to get yourself 15% off your orders. Okay, so do appreciate that. That is my affiliate link. Okay, I'm not sponsored. It's not a brand deal. It's an affiliate link. All right, I'm affiliated with Cardsplug, just so you know. You know what I mean? It's just another way of earning income on the channel. All right. So yeah. Yeah. And for your info, I think I've generated over 500 sales, which is not bad at all. That's like selling 500 cars. The boy is a great salesman, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, check out Cards Plug. Great product. Great product. So we have Doug saying, just let me know when you want to do over and under, bro. Coming up soon. You know what I mean? Coming up soon. Doug, just some advice for you. Just some advice. Public advice. Make sure, I know you checked out that video with Finn. The boy Finn did his job. The boy Finn did good. You know, the energy. I need some energy. We need some energy. We're going to do it. We're going to do it soon. Got to bring the energy. Anyway, it's all about the energy, man. So, what else we got here? We have, Dom, do you play Dream League? Nah, bro. Nah. Well, the talking point is El Clasico, so City's defeat went under the radar. Yeah, I watched a piece of that El Clasico. I watched the first half. It was alright. It wasn't anything special. Seriously, it wasn't. You know what I mean? But good win to Arsenal. You know, they could get that Conference League spot if they try hard enough. You know, it's theirs for the taking. But it was a better performance. It was a better performance, man. And I don't think Aubameyang played this game, you know. I don't think Aubameyang played this game. Lacazette. We had Aubameyang was missing. You had Aubameyang missing. There's a few injuries I could see. A few youngsters in the on the bench there. But Sheffield United, man, postseason. You know what I mean? Ryan Brewster came on, still haven't scored a single goal this season. That's another talking point as well. But yeah, that Benzema goal was really good. Vinicius Jr. had a really good game. You know what I'm saying? Vinicius Jr. ready for Liverpool. We'll talk about that at the end of the stream, though, towards the end. So we're going to move right on. I don't want to linger too much and lose my train of thought. So there's some fixtures that we could run through before we get to the bigger ones. Let's talk a bit about Fulham 0. Wolves 1. What a game, man. What a game. Stolen at the end there by Adama Traore. This game was last Friday. It seems like so long ago to me. Seems like way long ago, to be honest. But it was an okay game. And the boy Adama just took the freaking point away from Fulham in the end there. What a goal. They wasn't expecting Adama to pull the trigger there, but it was just sheer power, man, and determination by the Spaniard. And how he just ran through and he jumped over and he just blasted it. And, Areola was like, I'm like, that could have been savable if he was actually switched on enough to know Adama was going to pull the trigger. But another, disappointing result for Scott Parker, who always seems to have his face like, poor Scotty. You're going down, Scotty. It seems like you're going down. It's not over yet. But Fulham were actually, I remember they said Aubameyang had flu-like symptoms or something like that. But, Fulham was picking up some steam, man. They were picking up some serious steam. And they have lost their last 4 games, which is crazy, man. Let's say they had won 3 of those, they would have been looking at safety dead in the eye. But they still in the relegation zone, only 5 wins this season, and they need to win their remaining 6 in order to survive. At least, let's say they have 20. They need to win 5 of those games. 4 will do. 4 might just do. 4 and a draw. But they can't be losing. 6 games, they can't go on losing like that, man. They really, really can't. They really, really can't. And their last 6 games are against Chelsea, Arsenal, Burnley, Southampton, Man United, and Newcastle. So you look at the Newcastle fixture, that's winnable. That's the last game of the season. That could be, a playoff for who gets relegated or who stay up. Burnley is winnable. The game against Southampton is winnable, of course. So that's 9 points. United at home, that's a winnable game, but it's a long shot. The game against Chelsea is a long shot as well. They could pick up a draw, but I doubt. Arsenal game is winnable. Come on, we ain't even going to act like that ain't winnable. That's winnable. So Fulham could still survive. Their destiny are in their own hands. Basically, they got to play out of their skins and they got to do the business. You see what I'm saying? They got to play out of their skins, meaning whatever skin they're in, they got to zip it down, jump out of it, and win the games. And when they're done, they could go back into their old skins. Or maybe just keep the stay in whatever they're in. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, they literally need to play out of their skins, man. You know what I mean? So a good result for Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are having a so-so season, to say the least. They haven't been at their usual best, but if they continue winning games, they really, really needed that win. I think they were 5 games without a win. They needed that one badly. And if they keep picking up these 3 points, they could scrape. And nah. They ain't gonna get Europe. They ain't even gonna get a Conference League. I don't think so. I don't think the teams ahead of them are gonna mess up that bad. But, they haven't been at their best. It's been a satisfactory season. 38 points now, about, officially 2 points away from safety. I think they're safe with 30. I think 38 will be good. And Nuno has had an uncharacteristic season with, which you could blame the absence of Raul Jimenez, a cracked skull and all. And now with Pedro Neto out, it's going to be problems, man. It could be problems. So yeah, they might end up with like 45 points for the season also. I think they might end up with about 45 points. And they 14th, 15th-ish. Yeah. Not a good season for Wolves, but nevertheless, they survive and they could fight yet another season. So appreciate that. So look, what we got here in terms of comments here, we have Adam the Great saying, every team that beat Liverpool at Anfield, they kind of fall off. Yeah, Brighton and Chelsea didn't fall off too much. It seems like a double-edged sword. Yeah, City beat Liverpool at Anfield, and yeah, we did. After we beat them at Anfield, we did lose 2 games. So yeah, you could say that. Liverpool putting that voodoo, that obia on them teams, that juju on them teams. So, what we got here? What else we got here? JR Stinger Dom. Do you think if Adama went to a better club, he would improve? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think Adama is a very good player. It's just that, he's not consistent enough. And listening to his interview, he says he does work. He does work very, very hard at his game. But who knows? Maybe if he plays under a better manager, who knows what could happen? Who knows what that could unlock? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? So Doug is coming in saying Ruben Neves has COVID-19 too. Damn. And that's the other thing, though. Sometimes, you're so busy during the day, you're working on a lot of things, and I don't get all these news, man. I don't have a football app in my phone that's, dropping me with all these fresh news and all of that. Yeah, I'm not, I don't. I really don't. I don't have the football apps in my phone. I actually not a big fan of football apps these days, because they give away too much, though. I like that element of surprise sometimes, and the apps be just, oh man, why you give it away? You know what I'm saying? So, but big goal by Adama Traore. He stole 3 points in the end there for Wolves. I think it was a fairly, 50-50 game up until the Adama goal. But they fought really hard in the end there. You got to give it to them. They fought hard, and it's a well-deserved win in the end. So just to hit you with some more stuff, Legend Street, thanks for the super chat. I will get to that very, very soon. Fulham had 14 shots at goal, 3 on target, 49% of the ball. They had 84% pass accuracy. And as I said, it was a 50-50 affair. Wolves 7 shots, 50% of the shots that Fulham got off, but they did get 3 on target. 51% possession of the ball, similar amount of passes with an 83% pass accuracy as well. Nuno's team end up on the victorious end eventually. Adama, man of the match for sure. The man is a beast, man. The man is a beast. You got to give it to him. So for Fulham, their next game will be against Arsenal, then against Chelsea. So 2 tough games coming up, but, you know, you never know. It's a Premier League, very, very unpredictable. Could get results there. Then we have Wolves play Sheffield. Not a bad team to play. Not a bad team to play next, but Sheffield could pounce on, you know, Wolves' injury woes and all of that. So let's see how that one plays out. That one's coming up this Saturday. Saturday evening for me. Then they have Burnley, West Brom. Some tricky games, winnable. All 3 are winnable. And then they have Brighton. 4 are winnable. But it's going to be very, very difficult seeing that those teams are in precarious positions and would want to win their matches as well. So what we got here in the chat, man? We got Legend Sweet, man. Thank you very much once again. Very, very generous. Very, very generous. Appreciate that. You know, Dominic, Man City only lost to Leeds because their mind was on Dortmund and Pep made a lot of changes. You're correct. You're correct. And we will get to that. We will get to that pretty soon. We will get to that pretty soon. So, Tom Peters or Everton get in Europe. The way Everton are playing right now, Europa League, the most. So, we have J.R. Stinger saying, last month I went through Dom's entire channel and watched his first ever video. Talk about real fan. Proud to be a member of the Rich Squad. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, man. My first video was actually on the PSG Barcelona game. I was driving home, picking up my 2 girls from school, and I was driving. That's how I've always ran my channel, because I've always been busy. And I still was able to get the content out, you know what I mean? Bailey Hooper, can you talk about West Bromwich Albion match, bro? Bro, you're late. I've already done that. So, I've already done that. So, Demo Dre is saying, Legend Sweet, stop it. City changes the team all the time and still win. Leeds were just better. Demo, come on, bro. You should know better than that. If you go back and you check it, the team, and we will get to it, and you're talking about Leeds were better, we will get to it. Don't worry, we will get to it. I give it to Leeds because they had a plan, they executed it well, and they won the game, but we'll get to it. Don't worry, we'll get to that. But well played to Wolves, good win. Very, very good win. And we're going to move on. Tosin Adamaroy, the former Man City player, was dropped for that game, by the way. Maybe a well-deserved drop after, you know, a well-deserved drop-in. Played like shit in the last game, you know what I'm saying? So Michael Hector can't get a game. He can't get a game for Fulham. Tim Ream can't get a game. And these are the boys who help Fulham come up, you know, and they can't get a game. You see what I'm saying? It's just the weird things. Just the weird things. You see what I'm saying? Just the weird things. Hard luck to William Josie, I got to mention, who did score, but his goal was chalked off by VAR. Still yet to score a goal in about 11 Premier League matches. So, yeah, let's move on. And thanks to everybody who have smashed the thumbs up button already. If you see 8 dislikes there's a YouTube glitch going around. All right, there is. And if you want proof, I could even get you proof. Let me see if I could get you the proof. Okay. Let me see. Bam. Known issues, known YouTube issues. Likes count discrepancy in watch page versus YouTube or whatever there, and there's something off. So the next game I want to talk about, let's run through these games. We have a few more games to touch on, and let's talk. We have City, Leeds, Liverpool, Aston Villa. We got Chelsea, Palace. Let's talk about the Burnley, Newcastle. Let's talk about the low profile games, you know. Run through, then we talk about the West Ham game, the United game, and then we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We're 1 hour in, and we need to get there. We need to get there. Definitely. We need to get there. You see what I mean? We need to get there. But Demo, bro, listen, man. Listen. Look. At JR Stinger. Bro, we're not going to get into that. We are not going to get into the raid. We won't get into the raid. That has been settled, and we're going to move on. We're going to move on from the raid talk, man. Raid talk. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. Don't want to get into the drama right about now. We ain't going to get into the drama right now. Not at all. Not at all. So let us go. Burnley, Newcastle. So I started watching this game late because sometimes when I'm at work, I get caught up and I forget the games have started, and then bam, I'm like, oh, damn. When I caught this game, it was 1-0. Burnley, 1-0. I'm like, whoa. Matej Vidra, he have been scoring lately. He got 3 goals, set up by Chris Wood, of course, who got 2 assists. And the game just changed. The game changed on its head when Steve Bruce pulled off a masterclass by taking off Joe Linton, however you want to pronounce his name, and brought on the French maestro Alain Saint-Maximin, who does have Haitian background. I have known this player for a while. The man came on and changed the game on his head. Literally, bam, set up Jacob Murphy. His 2nd goal of the season, Alain Saint-Maximin's 4th goal, and then scored the winner in the 64th minute. God damn, what a freaking winner. The dribbling ability of this guy is it's off the chain, off the Richter scale. Listen, this guy, I think, look, if this guy, he has somewhat of a, they say he have an attitude problem. He's like 24, like he's a live wire. And yeah, it says that he has like Guadeloupe. He's from Guadeloupe, but I think, yeah, it's Guadeloupe. I think Kim Pembe is like the Haitian background. I don't even know, man. Can't keep track of these guys, man. But he has Caribbean blood in him, like Lacazette and, Martial and Thomas Lemar and all these guys. So the guy came on and changed the game, and left-footed shot, man. I don't think he's left-footed either. I think he's right-footed. And this is the man. This is the man, him along with Callum Wilson, that keep Newcastle afloat. Without these guys, and Callum Wilson came back in action, it was a double change. Callum Wilson, Alain Saint-Maximin's 57th minute. As soon as those changes were made, bam, Newcastle won the game. My prediction for this game, I did predict 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw, but very, very good victory here, man. Dwight Gale, Joel Linton taking off. These guys have been bummy all season. They haven't been scoring. Even though Joel Linton recently scored. Dwight Gale has like 1 goal this season, and Joel Linton has 1 too. But the talisman came on and they did their thing. And look, it was a morale boosting win for Newcastle. They haven't been playing badly lately, They really, really haven't. They've been picking up a lot of draws, and if we go back and we check the stats here, they're 18th, and they only lost once in their last 5, but that is their only win in their last 5. They needed that. They have been picking up the draws, though. They now have 8 wins, 8 draws, 15 losses. So you could say it's bad game management on behalf of Burnley, who have now lost back-to-back games after leading. They lost to Southampton after they went 2-0 up, and now they lost to Newcastle after, going 1-0 up. So a little bit of game mismanagement there by Sean Dyche and his boys. And I think Burnley have been very, very low profile this season. They have been very, very quiet, very silent, not too rowdy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, with the exception of the Liverpool win, Burnley have been very, very low-key. And I think they did they beat Villa, right? Yeah, they have been very, very low-key this season. Very, very low-key. They have 33 points. They are not safe. They are not safe yet. 7 games to go. Big Sam still wants to survive. Scott Parker still wants to survive. It's going to be very tense down at the bottom there. But a 6-point gap between Fulham and Newcastle have now been established after that win. So it's good. It's good. 6 points is a good cushion to have, but they can't stop there. Newcastle have to keep, putting the pressure on the other teams, and they have to pick up the result. And I'm not talking about the draws. They need wins. Another win here would bode very, very well for Newcastle United, who a lot of people are actually surprised or that they're in this position. They brought in a lot of players during the summer. They spent money, and they were supposed to be taking over. And after the failed taking over, if they happen to go down, it will be disastrous for the football club, to say the least. So what are you guys saying right now? We have Adam saying VAR is the worst in EPL and European competitions. VAR, look, it's just weird, man. It's not there's no universal code with VAR. It's like each league does it different. Sometimes there's no VAR in matches where there's supposed to be VAR. Like, let me tell you, if you're gonna implement VAR, every match has to have VAR. Because if you're gonna have VAR for the Premier League season, and then you're gonna have the FA Cup, have VAR at Premier League grounds, but no VAR at lower league clubs. Like, come on. Just either you have VAR or no VAR. You see what I'm saying? It's just dumb. That's the best word to sum it up. Dumb. Because it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And Julian is saying St. Maximum Masterclass. Definitely. Dane is saying VAR is terrible. Definitely. We have Doug saying I just came across your first ever video, Dom. It was terrible, right? Terrible video. I've came a long way, man. I've came a long way. I started with my cell phone. I use my cell phone for a lot of videos in the past. A lot of videos. If I'm on the road and I have to make a video, cell phone, and I'm thinking about upgrading. I do have an Android phone. I'm thinking about upgrading to an iPhone. And the quality of the videos won't be so distinguishable. You won't even know whether I use a phone or a camera. So I still have a Samsung Galaxy S9 because it's still in very good condition, and I'm just satisfied with the performance. I didn't upgrade to an S10, nor an S20, nor an S21. I'm way behind in generations, man. I need to upgrade the phone, but I haven't paid off for the phone yet. That's the thing. I haven't paid off for it yet. That's the whole thing. And the crazy thing about my first video, guys, it got 10,000 views. And that was the motivation to be like, whoa, I need to continue doing this. I had the camera that I have now when I started, but I wasn't really, I was using it for another channel that I started this channel with my wife, and then that fizzled out. RIP, that channel, that fizzled out. So, I continued with the football content. The wife probably thinks I wanted to do the football content more than I wanted to do the other content, but not really. You know what I'm saying? When you're working with somebody, it's difficult. It's difficult. You're never on the same page. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta whip people. Whip like a horse. Like, giddy up. Come on, man. Come on, let's do this, man. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be telling people to giddy up. No. I don't want to do that. That's always been a problem. You know what I mean? That's always been a problem. People always fizzle out. Always fizzle out. But you know who won't fizzle out? Your boy Dominic Rich. No fizzling out here. You see what I'm saying? So what else we got here in terms of the comments? We got Swag Reloaded Boss. Let me read your comments since you drop in the comments. You said Chelsea will beat Man City 3 times. FA Cup and the League and the Champions League finals. Oh man, wishful thinking. As far as I could remember, Chelsea had the same players when we spanked them this season. The same players. So I don't know what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying they can't win, but come on, man. show some goddamn respect. You know, so what else we got? St. Maximon is right-footed. Thank you very much. Dane, Michael Olapido. Adam saying, nah, we're losing to City in the FA Cup. We might play a draw in the league. Listen, thanks, Adam. At least you have some sanity. What else we got here? A-Bub. How are you doing, A-Bub? Hope everyone is safe back home. Everyone has to keep themselves safe. I'm not there to help. To be honest, to be real, to be frank, I wish I was home, though. Seriously. I wish I was dealing with this whole thing with the people. And just for the experience. And, you know, I grew up watching that damn volcano over there. Grew up literally watching it to the north every day of my life. And it chose to erupt 18 years after I left. So it's all right, man. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. So we got JR Stinger. If the ref can't use it properly, might as well just stop the VAR rubbish. We have VAR make people scared to celebrate goals, kill the joy in football. Yep. You should do a bit more reaction to football videos. They got a lot of views and it's a lot fun to watch, to be honest. The thing about reaction to football videos, right, Adam, it's like I have the other channel where I do that, you know what I'm saying? You should know that. And you should definitely know that. And it's the time thing. One, it's the time. The other thing, it's to get yourself motivated enough to get that content done, you know, and the channel has done well. The channel have done tremendously well. Almost 7,000 subs on the channel, you know, have videos with 200K views, 100K views, you know what I'm saying? And I know which content to make. But the reason why I choose to do the channel that way is because the content is evergreen. It will always be relevant. And that's the reason I don't try to like, oh, let me go react to this Champions League game. Why would I react to the game if I watched the game? You see what I'm saying? I just watched it. Why am I reacting to it? I don't want to be fake. I react to things that I've never seen. You see what I'm saying? So I will get, and that channel is a channel that I do content whenever I feel like. Whenever I feel like. And but no, Adam, no, bro. No. You can't do that type of content on this channel, bro. This channel is the main channel. This is the main channel. There's something called copyright content. There's something called copyright. If you want me to lose the channel, yeah, I'll make those videos. Because they don't play with copyright, man. You don't know whether you're going to get a copyright claim or you're going to get a copyright strike. And 3 copyright strikes, your channel is gone. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not playing with that. I'm not playing with that. So not this channel at all, Adam. There's been a few occasions where I do take the risk and I do make those type of content, but I have other channels to risk that type of content on. I have more Dominic Rich and I have, you know, Domination, a football channel. So yeah. So are you doing watch along so tomorrow's games? Yes, I am. Okay, fair. Oh yeah. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, bro. Don't play around, bro. Don't play around with this channel. This is the main channel. This is the main channel. You know, I did get a copyright strike the other day from a video I made back in 2017. And I'm like, how it never got copyrighted in 2017? Some idiot just chose to copyright it manually. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. People are weird, man. People are weird. So Ilyas Abdi said, enjoying your streams whilst preparing for Ramadan. Keep it up. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. All right. So, guys, I will be live tomorrow to talk to watch along those games. Bayern, PSG, Chelsea, Porto. We will be having a nice watch along. We'll have beers on deck and maybe I'll get some snacks and we'll be here. We'll be here watching. We'll be here talking about the games as well. So let's move on, though. Let's move on. Good win for Newcastle. They, you know, putting themselves closer to safety, which is a great thing for, you know, Newcastle and the Premier League. You know what I mean? They have some nice little players in their team. They just need to be a lot more consistent, man. Seriously. You know what I mean? They need to be way, way, way more consistent. So I'm not going to get deeper into that. But, you know, Burnley got to manage games a lot better, though. You know what I mean? And they need to do a lot better in terms of recruiting some better freaking players and stop recruiting these bits and pieces players. I'm going to make a prediction right now on Burnley. They're going to sign John Lundstrom from Sheffield United. John Lundstrom is going to join Burnley Football Club. I could guarantee that. Nah, I don't think I put money on it. But one of Fleck or Lundstrom or Norwood or one of them guys are going to join Burnley. That's the type of players they like to buy, man. You know what I mean? So we're going to move on to the next game. Let's talk about West Ham versus Leicester City. Oh, man, what a game. What a game. And guys, do you know my prediction for that game? 3-2. Listen, 3-2 to West Ham. The boy, listen. Brush the dirt off the shoulders. Listen, 3-2. I predicted it 3-2. What a game that was, man. This boy, Jesse Lingard, is on another level. This guy is on another freaking level since he's moved to West Ham, man. I don't know what has gotten into him. I don't know what super serum he took. I don't know what is going on, but this guy's on another level. This guy could play at any top club right now the way he's playing. You see what I'm saying? Jesse Lingard is on absolute fire, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to make a prediction right now. Jesse Lingard is going to win April Premier League Player of the Month, and that might actually be his first ever Premier League Player of the Month from what I could recall. But the first goal, 29 minutes, Vladimir Kufal, who has been a great find. He has been a great find as well, along with Shusek. And that was his 5th assist this season. I think he has as many assists as Trent Alexander-Arnold in the Premier League, or maybe more if I'm not mistaken. But we'll leave that for another conversation. I know there'll be Liverpool fans in here who will be like, nah, man, Trent got more. Trent got more. You know what I'm saying? He got more assists, Premier League assists than that, man. Come on, man. Don't disrespect the boy Trent like that. You see what I'm saying? He got more. He got more. No, Vladimir Kufal has more Premier League assists this season than Trent Alexander-Arnold, which is, which is ridiculous when you think about it. Just think about it, digest it, and be like, damn, the boy Kufal was a great buy. You see what I mean? I think he came in last. When did they buy him though? I think it was last winter, if I could remember. Let me just check his thing really quick. When did they bring? I can't remember when exactly they bought him though. Vladimir Kufal. He came in October 2020. Okay, so he was a summer signing, and they only paid $6 million. $6 million from Slavia Prague. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. What a player he is. He's one of those players that always keep fighting, man. It's like he came to the West Ham Academy the way he plays. You see what I'm saying? He plays his heart out, plays for the badge, and, he picked up the assist there. But I'm talking about the assist. What about that Jesse Lingard goal? How did he manage to how? It hit his shin. He said it hit his shin. And he has been amazing, man. Big up to A-Bob in the house. Big up to A-Bob. Guys, show some respect to A-Bob, you know what I mean? From Grenada. She's a female, of course. She is a female. Show some respect. And, thank you. Thank you for the support. So, look. Formidable Centurions. Leicester almost drew. It was close. It was never going to happen. It was always 3-2 like I predicted. It was always going to be 3-2. It was always going to be 3-2. So, Adam, I'll get to your comments pretty soon. And we have hit 50 thumbs up. Appreciate that. We need 25 more to reach 75. We didn't hit the like goal last video. We didn't even hit it in the replay. And the last replay, guys, I didn't even update the timestamps as well. I'll try to do the timestamps for this video. So, Antoine, Eugene, how are you? I'll just timestamp both of them if I have time. You know what I mean? So, look, man. Look. We have Sui Mak in the house from, where are you from again? Malaysia? Malaysia or Thailand, you said. Thank you very much. Sui Mak. Are you a female or male or what are you? Or is that a picture of your wife or is that a picture of yourself? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who come through, man. Appreciate all the supporters. Look, if you're here, you got to like me. You know what I mean? Thanks for liking me. I think I'm a likable guy when I want to be. I try not to be an a-hole most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I try. I really try. So we have Adam saying Lingard Dino. He'll win the UCL for West Ham next season. Gonna win the Euro with England and win the Ballon d'Or. I love it. I love it, Adam. Love it. Thank you very much. I love it, man. Love it. So what else we got here? Rogelio Grunefeld. Hello, Dom and people in the chat. Big up to the Dutchman in here, Rogelio Grunefeld. Big up to Dupe as well. Hello to everybody. Hello to all the latecomers, all the stragglers who are just strolling in here from the pub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, look, let us talk. Let us continue talking about this game. Jesse Lingard with the second goal as well. And this one was a cheeky one set up by Jared Bowen for his fourth assist and Lingard's eighth goal. Lingard, eighth goal. I think Lingard has more goals this season than Sadio Mane. I think so. He has played 9 Premier League games. He has 8 goals and 4 assists. This is simply ridiculous. Listen, if Jesse Lingard continues playing like this, 7 games, let's say 7 games, he continues like this, he ends up with 15 goals, 8 assists, might as well give him player of the season. You know what I'm saying? Might as well, because he has been freaking amazing, man. You know what I mean? Spent most of the season at Man United, well, the first half, on the bench, not in the squad, or on the treatment table. And then, bam, he came to West Ham and he just been on fire. He started every single game since he came to West Ham, and he has contributed in all, all except the Fulham game where that one ended in a 0-0 draw, which is very, very understandable. Nobody scored goals, so you could understand. And West Ham United have only lost once in the game against Manchester City, where he even picked up an assist since Lingard came to the club. Round of applause. Round of applause to the boy, Jesse Lingard. Somebody say hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? The boy has been the truth. See what I mean? He has been the truth. But look, man, look. He has been really damn good, man. You know what I mean? He has been good. He has been good. So, do anybody want to debate whether he has more goals than Sadio Mane in the Premier League right now or not? Do you want to debate? Are you up for a debate right now with me? Are you? Do you want to debate? Sadio Mane, this season, 7 Premier League goals. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, Jesse Lingard is Ballon d'Or material right now. But, you know, definitely won't win the Ballon d'Or, but still. What a freaking performance, man. And West Ham even scored a third to Jared Bowen. Very good goal. Left-footed shot. His 8th goal of the season. Jared Bowen got more goals. More goals than Sadio Mane, which is ridiculous. And I'm only picking up Sadio Mane because the fact Sadio Mane has been poor this season, it contributed to Liverpool being 6th. And we will get to the Liverpool game just now. And I'm using Liverpool as an example because they are the defending champions. So they are like that benchmark that you have to use to judge everything. You see what I'm saying? Come on. People might be like, why are you talking about Liverpool? Like, why are you picking on Liverpool? No. You got to use the best team as example, right? But 48 minutes, 3 goals, I knew Leicester were going to come back and score 2. Kelechi Iheanacho, who won Player of the Month for March, scored his 7th and 8th goal of the season. It has been his most fruitful season as a Premier League player by far. First time he has won Player of the Month. First time ever. He's a former Man City player. And he did not leave Man City because he wasn't good enough, you know. He left Man City because when you have Gabi Jesus, Bernardo, you know what I mean, when you have Aguero, you know what I mean, it was going to be hard for him to get game time, though. You know what I mean? He left in a 17-18 season, and that's the season when all them big players came in, you know. That's when Pep really, upgraded the squad. So he was sold for 27 million euros, And he is just now actually giving Leicester back their money's worth. Just giving them back their money's worth. Because it's his most fruitful season. And you got to give it to him, man. 8 goals this season in 18 appearances. 18 appearances, you know. He haven't even played like the 30 games or 25 games. The man has 18 appearances, 8 goals. You got to give it to Kelechi Iheanacho, man. And to add with 3 in the FA Cup, 3 in the Europa League. Listen, man, 14 goals this season to go with 5 assists. Big up to Kelechi Iheanacho. I think Leicester City has to give him their player of the season. He got to be Leicester's player of the season. I don't care what Tielemans or whoever did anything. This man is Leicester's player of the season. Last season wasn't bad. 5 goals in the Premier League, 4 in the EFL Cup. He did end up bagging a total of 10 goals and 4 assists last season. So 2 solid seasons, but this one has been his best. This one has definitely been his best in a Leicester shirt. You go back to the Man City days, he did score 8 in the 15-16 season, which was really good in 26 matches though. You see what I mean? So it has been his best season by far. You got to give it to Kelechi Iheanacho. You got to give it to Iheanacho. Definitely got to give it to Iheanacho, man. The man has been on absolute fire. So with that being said though, big up to the boy Kelechi. Big up. Well done. Bag the brace as Leicester fought back valiantly to get a point against West Ham, who has not been managing games well at all. This is ridiculous, right? This is simply nuts. This is nuts. West Ham United, who are currently 4th with 55 points. Big up to West Ham, by the way. I would love if they get Champions League football. I think it would be the first time they get Champions League football too, you know. And I think David Moyes got Champions League with Everton once, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that. But in their last 3 games, right? The last 3 games, there were nothing in between. 3 goals against Arsenal. And they scored the first 3 goals too. And allowed Arsenal to come back. West Ham, you're playing games, man. Against Wolves, 3-2. They scored the first 3 goals as well. And allowed Wolves to come back in the game. And did the same thing against Leicester City. You got to give it to West Brom, man. They're keeping their fans on the edge of their seats. They have Newcastle next. And this is a game where they could score 3 more. Am I bold enough to predict a 3-2 win here for Newcastle? I think I just might. You know what I mean? They got Chelsea coming up. Burnley, Everton, Brighton, West Brom, Southampton. Listen, man, when you look at these fixtures and the way West Ham have been playing, seems like West Ham are getting top 4. Listen, sorry Liverpool, sorry Spurs. It seems like West Ham might just come in 3rd. I'm going to go as far as to say they might come in 3rd. Chelsea, that game between them and Chelsea could be the decider. They're playing some damn good football, man. You got to give it to them. West Ham, not West Brom. I always mix it up. West Brom, West Ham. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. You know, Iheanacho over Gabby. Look, man. Look. Iheanacho has been on fire. And the thing is, what's crazy is that they depended so much on Jamie Vardy for their goals. And Jamie Vardy have not been scoring. I think the last time, let's find out the last time Jamie Vardy scored a goal here. Let's find out the last time he scored a goal. Jamie Vardy. James, you need to get on the score sheet, man. Not even an assist. Come on, James. All right, so for Jamie Vardy, let's check him out. Let me check him out really quick. He has 12 goals and 7 assists this season. But for Jamie Vardy, he have not scored since the Liverpool match, which is ridiculous. That's since the 13th of February. And you have for his next goal before that, you got to go back to December 20th. So from since December 20th until now, Jamie Vardy have only scored twice and picked up 3 assists. It's been very, very poor. And I think if they had if Jamie Vardy was putting them in the back of the net more often, they would have done a lot better. They have since then, they have lost quite a bit of games. They have lost 4 matches. They have lost 4 matches in 2021, and they have drawn about 3. This is poor stuff. The way Leicester acting right now, back-to-back losses against City and West Ham, I think they could drop out of the top 4 altogether like what they did last season. Leicester are playing the fool right about now. They're playing the fool. But you know who's not playing the fool? David Moyes and West Ham United. And pardon me if I said West Brom a few times. I don't know why I do that, but the names are very, very similar. You guys could understand that. The names are very, 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 very similar. So for Leicester City, I think their next game is against Wolves. That's not going to be an easy game, but they could sure benefit from some absentees in the Wolves team there. And it ain't going to get easier for Leicester. We take a look at their fixtures right now. They got the semi-final of the FA Cup coming up this weekend. They don't have Wolves. They have West Brom. So they have the semi-final of the FA Cup this Sunday. Then they have West Brom the Thursday after that. Crystal Palace, Southampton, Newcastle. They got some okay fixtures, but the last 3 games, United, Chelsea, and Tottenham. Oh man. Guys, we have some potential final or playoffs for the top 4 spots. Those are gonna be very, 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 very fun. You know what I'm saying? But back to the game, man. You gotta give it to West Ham United. Look, Brendan Rodgers, are you dropping the ball again? Are you shitting the bed again? Are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you, man? Because, listen, Jordan, are you shitting the bed? Because, look here. Madison, Chowdhury, and who else was dropped? There's another player. There's Madison, Chowdhury, and some other player. I can't remember the player right now. But these guys were dropped for some training ground thingy, something. Who's that other player? If you guys know, let me know in the chat. I can't remember right now. It's not coming to my head. It's not, and they're missing Soyuncu. I don't think it was Soyuncu that was involved in whatever BS they had going on there. And they had some very, very young players on the bench. I haven't seen Leicester Bella since he came, since he made his debut the other day. He looked good. Sidney Tavage, haven't seen him. He looked good the other day as well. But look, what happened? Was it Soyuncu? Was it Soyuncu that was involved in the whole thing? I can't even put my money on it right now. But look, man, that could cost them. You know what I'm saying? Discipline, you want to discipline players, it could cost you. You see what I'm saying? It could cost you. It could cost you a top 4 spot. Demo said Rodgers will choke as well. But guys, remember, come on, Demo, remember Rodgers is the best manager in England, Remember he's the best English manager, Come on, how could he choke? Rodgers is the best English manager. He won't choke, bro. He won't choke. He's the best English man. He's the best English manager. He can't choke. He can't. It won't happen. It just won't happen. It just won't. But good win for West Ham United again. Good win. We're going to move on. We're going to move on from that one. I could talk all day about West Ham and how good they've been playing, but we are going to move on. They did do all that without Rice. Sometimes you don't need no Rice. I told you that. Sometimes you don't need rice. Sometimes you don't need rice. All you need is a little lo mein, a little spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? A little sauce on the side. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, Rodgers is not an Englishman. That was just a joke. For some of you guys who don't get the joke, I'm not going to explain every joke to you. But we're going to move right on to the next game. And for as I said, I did predict a win for West Ham, a 3-2 win at that. So I was spot on with that prediction. So we got a few games to talk about. We got to talk about Spurs, Man United. We got to talk about Chelsea Palace, Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Leeds City. So let's talk a bit about the Man United Spurs game, which was a bit of a blur to me, to be honest. I think I was highly distracted watching that game. Can't remember what I was quite doing, but it was an end-to-end type of game where it was very controversial as well. And I did want it to end 0-0 because I predicted a 0-0 draw, but it ended up being a win for Man United. They did get their revenge over Tottenham Hotspur after that 6-1 drubbing early on in the season. And as my YouTube short title suggested, the revenge of the Titans, and United being a Titan in the Premier League, and within English football, Liverpool being a Titan. Maybe not in the Premier League era, but overall a Titan, and they did get their revenge. You see how slick I am with the titling of my videos? Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Some of the best titling around YouTube, if you ask me. Gotta give myself some credit there, I mean? Gotta give myself a little credit there. So, yeah. Look here. All right? Good win for United. I think they played some good football. Spurs, they didn't manage the game well after going ahead. They were lucky to go ahead after that Cavani goal got disallowed, after McTominay literally smacked Son in the face. And Son probably deserved that smack in the face. He could be a bit annoying. And he was annoying the hell out of McTominay, touching him. And McTominay said, boy, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay? Pass the ball to, who was that? Cavani. Well, not Cavani, but Cavani ended up with the ball. And he did, end up putting it in the back of the net. And a couple minutes later, Heung-min Son, set up by Moura, after a really nice flick on by Harry Kane, Son put it in the back of the net to score his 14th of the season. He has been going through a goal slump as of late, and that would have done his confidence a whole lot of good. Tottenham leading at the halftime break, but United came back in the second half, and they were a different team. They were a different beast. And, Fred with the tap in to score his first goal since 2017. I could remember back in 2017 when I made a video when I was on the wharf in St. Vincent. That was in my early YouTube days. I made a video about Fred going to Man United and the fact that he was linked to City and he went to United instead. I never forgive Fred since then. Fred is a bum. But he scored. Good contribution there. That's not really his thing at Man United. He did score more at Shakhtar Donetsk, but at United he has made a more, defensive role. So 1-1, and I'm like, okay, the game is gonna draw. You know what I'm saying? The game is gonna draw. Both teams created a lot of chances. It was end-to-end stuff, very, very open game of football that I did like to see. But United did went ahead through Cavani, and that was a brilliant ball in by Mason Greenwood, and Cavani with the flying header. That was brilliant stuff, man. That is the Edinson Cavani we know and we grew to love during his days at PSG and playing for Uruguay. Like, that was brilliant. That was brilliant, man. And United took the lead, and Greenwood, who did come off the bench for Marcus Rashford, he scored a goal. That was a brilliant goal, man. His third of the season, set up by Pogba. I think Pogba was very, very influential. I did miss the incident where Mourinho said Pogba deserved to be sent off for the elbow. I didn't see that one. To be honest, I didn't see that one. You know what I mean? Really didn't see that one. But Bruno Fernandes nowhere to be found in the assist or goal charts, but he did play a good hand in the build up to most of these goals. You got to give him that, but more behind the scenes in this one. But again, nowhere to be found against the bigger teams in the goal or assist section. And he has been definitely criticized for that this season. So Good try, Tottenham, but not good enough. Mourinho said that they didn't deserve the loss. So what else do you deserve when you play like that? Tell me. I'm waiting. What else do you deserve? What else do you deserve when you play like that? Please tell me. Nah, you ain't deserve nothing. You ain't deserve nothing. So Dane Richards is saying, let me see. Son dived, but that's no reason to abuse him. Look, man. That was not a dive. Come on, guys. Keep it honest here. That was not a dive. That was not a dive. That was not a dive, okay? That was not a dive. And Formidable says footballers don't need social media. They have money. No need for abuse. So you tell me, even because you have money, you're not a person. You don't need to socialize. You don't need to talk. And that's what social media is for. And I don't, listen, I don't believe that. But as football professionals, as, public figures, they have the attention, they have the spotlight. And every time they do something bad or every time they mess up, people target them. You see what I'm saying? Because people are very stupid and passionate about their football teams, and they're not looking at the human aspect of things and be like, yeah, this player's a human. Let me just chill. No, these idiots go online and they spew racial, comments at these players and they say horrible things. Why? I don't understand. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Come on, guys. Come on. It's humans we're talking about here, You see what I mean? So Demo is saying, Jose Mourinho, I have Premier Leagues, not a Premier League. I have Champions Leagues, not a Champions League. The only person who can make an argument with me is Guardiola. He has everything that I have. A-Bob says, then Jose versus Ole, bread and cheese. What we got here? Kane did hit the post as well. Kane did hit the post. It was before the third goal. Wait, what? The disallowed goal had me sick. Nah, man, that was a foul. That was a foul, man. That was a foul. That was a foul. He smacked him in the face. He did. He smacked him in the face. That was a foul. Come on. That was a foul. You could see the hand go back and hit Son in the face. It was a good decision. It was a good decision. Maybe you guys are not agreeing with it, but it was a good decision. You know what I mean? But good win for Man United as they close the gap on Man City, who lost this weekend. And United now has a record, an away goal record, and I'm going to let you guys know that right now. And they have been sick, man. They have been sick on the road where they concede and then come back. They have gained about 28 points from a losing position this season, which is ridiculous. Spurs boss Jose Mourinho is winless in his last 5 home matches in all competition. This is crazy. Against sides he's previously managed, drawing 2, losing 3, having won such 12 matches in a row before. Between 2002 and 2018. So before, against the teams he managed, he was really good. Now, he's not. In English top flight history, Manchester United's current 23-game unbeaten run away from home in the league, winning 15, drawing 8, is bettered only by a 27-game run from Arsenal between 2003 and September 2004. That was the invincible season. Spurs have dropped 18 points from a winning position in the Premier League this season, second only to Brighton with 20. It's the most points a Jose Mourinho side has dropped from winning positions in a single Premier League campaign. And Man United, as I just mentioned, have also won from a losing position, which is simply ridiculous. They just keep conceding first and then coming back to win, so you got to give it to them, though. They're still frauds, look at where they're at in the table. Still very much frauds, Come on, man. You guys are second. I thought you guys are going to win the 2021st title. But still, Man City cannot be complacent here. 74 points. United has a game in hand. They go up to 66. That's only 8 points. You lose 2 more games, City, then it becomes very, 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 very tricky. You see what I'm saying? It's going to become very, very tense and uncomfortable. Come on, Pep. And I will get to that game very soon. But I think United showed more heart, more spirit. They wanted it more. They played more high-intensity football, more precision in their play, and they end up victors in the end. And you got to give it to them, man. You know what I mean? You got to give it to them. Spurs, one of the other fraud teams in the league. They're 7th. And if they won that game, they would have been above Liverpool, who now has 52 points. But the gap between, 4th and Spurs are closing, where, West Ham now has 55 points. That's a 6-point gap. And the way West Ham are playing right now, it's going to be hard to close that gap. So it's going to be tough. For Tottenham Hotspurs, they're not in the Europa League. Remember, they got knocked out by Dinamo Zagreb. They play Everton next. That'll be this Friday. Then they have Southampton. Man City in the Carabao Cup final. Oh, my God, if we lose to Spurs, Listen, we cannot lose to Spurs. We just can't. We just can't. Not to Spurs. Not to Spurs. Not to Chelsea. Not to Dortmund. Not to PSG. Not to Chelsea or Real Madrid. We have to win everything this season. Everything. Man, I'm telling you, if we win everything, oh my God, I'm going to lose it. No, but listen, let me stop. Because if we win everything, man, oh my, that'd be a great feeling. That'd be a great feeling, man. I walk with my head up high for a very long time. That'd be a great feeling. That'd be a great. Could I say it one more time? That'd be a great feeling. That'd be a good ass feeling. You know what I mean? GAF, good ass feeling. For United, their next game is against Granada in the Europa League, where they should win. They have a 2-0 lead. And then they play Burnley, Leeds, and we got the one against Liverpool coming up. That's going to be fun. That'll be at Old Trafford. So that's all, folks, for the Man United game. What are you guys saying in the chat right about now before we move on to the next one? We got, let me see. City don't lose domestic finals unless you're Wigan. What else we got? Son was very sad in his post-match interview. I felt bad for him. Son is a crybaby. Son is a big baby. We should know this. Air Slayer, big up to you. United haven't lost a way since losing at Anfield to Liverpool in January 2020. They have been very good. They have been very, very good on the road. Adam says, Jose Mourinho is a special one and reverse fixtures, bottle of one, all in one. Let me see. He was trying to push him off. Son was grabbing him. I know Son was grabbing him, but he did slap Son in the face. So, that one, I think was the right decision. So we're going to move right on. We got a few more fixtures to talk about. I feel like sometimes I take forever to do these, man. For real. I'm like, God, I want to do 2 hours, but, oh, man, sometimes I talk way too much. Seriously. Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 4. I did predict Chelsea to beat Palace 2-0. But, the boy Christian Benteke did get one. That was a thumping header to spark a fight back. But Christian Pulisic, put the nail in their coffin with a brace. So in this game, Kai Havertz, really good goal from a tight angle, put in his second Premier League goal of the season. Kai Havertz has officially flopped this season in the Premier League for Chelsea. Damn, 2 goals? Nah, that is poor. 8-minute goal set up by Colin Hudson-Odoi, his third assist. Christian Pulisic, the man from Hershey, Pennsylvania, scored his third then, and it was set up by Kai Havertz, who has 5 assists. And then we had, I was actually listening to the game when Pulisic scored. I was at work, so I didn't see the goal. I heard the goal, but I didn't look at the game. I was busy. I didn't look at that moment of the game, I should say, but I did watch the game. Kurt Zuma scored a header as well. I was listening to this. I was listening to most of this game because I was quite busy on Saturday. Around that time, I was quite busy, so I listened to most of this game. I listened to maybe the whole of it, or almost the whole of this game. The second Pulisic goal, I didn't. I listened to most of this game, but that's fine because there was times when people used to listen to games on radio, and people still do that. Kurt Zuma with his 5th goal of the season. He has been the highest scoring defender in the Premier League this season, set up by Mason Mount, his 6th assist. Then Benteke, set up by Jeffrey Schlupp. As soon as Schlupp came off the bench, Benteke has 6 goals this season, which is great, considering what he has been doing over the last few years. And then Pulisic with a 2nd goal of the game to score his 4th of this season to wrap up the match for Chelsea. I expected Chelsea to win this London derby here. They had to bounce back after that West Brom drubbing. 5-2, yes, it was a drubbing. They did beat Porto 2-0. It was a difficult game, especially in the second half against Porto. But Chelsea, after that West Brom game, came back winning twice. And I know the Chelsea fans would fancy them doing the double over Porto when they meet tomorrow as well, and to book themselves a place into the Champions League semi-final, most likely to face Real Madrid and not Liverpool. Because I don't think Liverpool are coming back from that at all. I don't think so. I really don't think so. So, big 3 points for Chelsea, but they're still, not in the top 4 after that win. They have 54 points after 31 games. That loss and that draw kind of hampered their progress there. But Tuchel and his men would still believe that they would clinch that Champions League spot some way or the other, even, by winning the Champions League or by leapfrogging Leicester or West Ham United. I don't think they'll pass Man United or City, but Leicester and West Ham are within reach. Only 2 points and 1 point within reach. And they got Liverpool on their backs, Tottenham on their backs as well, Everton to a lesser extent. Arsenal, Leeds, Villa. Those teams won't catch them. But it was a very good display by Chelsea. Very good performance. The performance that we know under Thomas Tuchel, not the uncharacteristic loss that they suffered against West Brom. So we got Adam saying this is the Kai Havertz we bought from Bayer. He should have scored at least 3 goals, but he just loves to shoot at the goalkeeper. Yeah. So Crystal Palace, it was always hard for them to get a result here, in my opinion. It was always hard for them to pick up anything from this game against this Chelsea here. Seriously. So this is a game I'm not going to spend forever on, but the Chelsea team right now, good roster. Reece James, Kante, Hakim Ziyech coming off the bench. Tammy Abraham, on the other hand, has not been getting a lot of game time under Thomas Tuchel. And Giroud neither in the Premier League. Werner dropped for this game or rotated for this game. You have guys like Alonso and Emerson not really playing that much. So in terms of the selection, it's always seems like it's a headache for Thomas Tuchel to keep everyone happy here. So as for Crystal Palace, though, they're 13th in the league. I think I predicted them to place 13th anyways. They have 38 points. They're pretty much safe. 7 games to go. Nah, they're not going to mess this. Their 38 points would be good. Even if they lose 6 out of 7 games, they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Also, guys, if you're in here and you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, please do so. Help the stream get to 75 likes or closer. We'll definitely appreciate that. So, we're going to move on from this fixture, but not before I tell you who Crystal Palace and Chelsea play next. For Crystal Palace, they play Leicester, and then they have Man City. Ooh. Not good games, but we know they're capable. We know they're capable of pulling off results here. For Chelsea, as I mentioned, they do have Porto tomorrow, and then they have Man City in the FA Cup semi-final. But the next Premier League game will be against Brighton, Hove, and Albion. We got some nice fixtures coming up. So, guys, now we got to the fun part. The last two games. Let's talk about Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 1. I did predict Liverpool to beat Aston Villa 2-1 as well. So that was a prediction that I got spot on. Spot on prediction, man. Spot on prediction. Loving it. So in this game, we had Villa scoring first to Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins scoring first in the 43rd minute. Set up by John McGinn. Really good goal against the runner play. Watkins is 12th goal of the season. McGinn 6 assists. And we had Mo Salah heading in to score his 19th goal and to give Liverpool the 1-1 equalizer in the 57th minute. And when we all thought that it was going to end in a 1-1 draw, I swear it was going to end in a draw, Trent Alexander-Arnold, pulled a rabbit out of the hat with a really good curler. And, he scored his second goal this season and, contributed his second goal in as many games as, that crossing. I think that crossing in the Arsenal game, right? Was that the Arsenal game he crossed that ball in? So he's been trying to prove all his doubters and haters wrong. And he picked up the winning goal. That's what you need to do, Trent. These are things you need to do. You need to come up clutch in these games, you know what I mean? But you got to give it to Klopp, though. I think the substitutions that he made here, the substitutions when he brought on Thiago, when he brought on Mane, and later Shaqiri, it actually helped Liverpool. It was a catalyst for Liverpool to get that goal. Because even though I have criticized Thiago heavily this season, I think Thiago played well when he came on. He almost scored, and that was a really good save there to get the ball rebounded and ended up to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and for Trent Alexander-Arnold to score there. That was a really good shot by Thiago. I'm glad he didn't score, though. I'm really glad he didn't score. Because if he scored, it would have been like, ooh, oh, damn, what you got to say now, huh? Thiago scored, but yeah, he didn't score. You know what I mean? So, Adam is saying, this is the first time we scored more than 2 goals under Thomas Tuchel. Is it? I don't think so. I think you guys scored more than 2, though. Is it? Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. I think he came in after Luton Town. That is crazy. It's just been 0-0 draws and 1-0 wins and 2-0 wins and 2-1 wins. That's the first time you guys scored more than 2 goals, but things are changing. You got battered 5 goals and now you're scoring 4. Things are getting back to normalcy. Things are getting back to normalcy at Chelsea. It seems. You might not want that to happen, though. You know what I'm saying? You might not want that to happen. You really might not. But I think Liverpool played well for the most part, especially towards the end. And in the end, even though Villa might think they deserve a draw, they were pretty sloppy throughout the game. Let me put it that way. They were sloppy, and it cost them. It cost them 2 points. They were very sloppy, and they were on course to get the thing, but not good enough. The quality was lacking. Missing Grealish once again, and I saw Bertrand Traore went off injured. Trezeguet went off injured. That's not going to help their cause going forward. But Villa have already survived. Dean Smith don't have to worry too much. And the performance was not as marvelous as Nakamba, as Liverpool ramped to a 2-1 victory. So in this game, in terms of stats, Liverpool with 23 shots at goal, 10 on target, 67% of the ball, comparing to Villa's 9, 5 on target, 33% of the ball. So Villa sat back for the most part, and Liverpool peppered their goal lot of saves, pulled out from Emi Martinez, but most important one in the end, he couldn't save it. But I expected Liverpool to win the game. It did not come as a surprise to me at all. It didn't. And this has, reignited Liverpool's top four charge, as they are now sixth in the league, but they're only, 3 points behind West Ham United, who are fourth. Do you guys think Liverpool will end up getting top four here or not? If I have to give you an answer, if you check Liverpool's fixtures that they have to play, after the Champions League game where they will be knocked out, they won't have to worry about Champions League anymore. Yeah, I'm predicting Liverpool to get knocked out of the Champions League. They're not coming back from that. They're not 3-1 down. They're not coming back. It's a wrap. Come on, give it up. Knock it off and give it up. So to all the delusional Liverpool people out there who's on YouTube, always, spewing out that excrement, it ain't happening. If it does happen, then I'll be the one who looks stupid here. But you pull it off against Barcelona, I don't think it's going to happen here. But what we got? Leeds versus Liverpool, Newcastle. They don't have a lot of big six teams or top teams to play. But we know the smaller teams have been very, very tricky to play. This season for Liverpool. They're losing to Burnley, Brighton, Fulham, you name it. They have beat Liverpool this season. They have Man United, Southampton have beaten Liverpool this season. West Brom have picked up a draw against Liverpool this season. So, yeah. 2 draws, I think, right? No, one draw. Yeah, one draw. Burnley have picked up a win. Crystal Palace, not so much. But they have some... I think Liverpool have the better fixtures this season. And that would give them a better chance on paper to get top 4. But the football isn't being played on paper at all. Not at all. So it's going to be a very, very difficult set of games. 7 games left to play. And, we could see Liverpool not getting Champions League football unless they miraculously come back and win in the the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So what we got here in terms of comments? Nothing really. JR Stinger, the difference between the 2 Villa matches was Adrian. Ooh, shots fired at Adrian. Adam, Villa without Grealish equal no Europe. Villa without Grealish is just not good, man. Not good. Not good at all. So, Fabinho played well. What else we got here? We got Chelsea was 10 men down. Okay, rude boy. Oh, whatever, man. You need to chill. We have JR Stinger. Salah need more respect, to be honest. His numbers for Liverpool is crazy. Often being compared to Raheem Sterling. Nah. I don't know who does that. I don't know who compared them. But Salah, 19 goals, ridiculous. Mane, 7 goals, not good. Not good at all. Firmino, not good at all. But in this game, Firmino did score the equalizer. Remember, Firmino did score the equalizer. I forgot to mention that. And it was chalked off by VAR for a very, 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 very close call. Very close to some margins. I think it was on Diego Jota. Jota played the entire 90. He didn't score, which is very weird that Jota didn't score. But that was a harsh VAR call, and I bet the Liverpool fans went nuts, man. And if they lost that game, you would not have heard the end of it. VAR against Liverpool. Oh my God. But Liverpool needed to win that game, because if they hadn't won that game, they would have been on 49 points. And the gap between, themselves and 5th would have been a huge one. So it's a good win. It is a good win. As for Aston Villa, they're 11th. They have 44 points. They haven't been picking up very, very good results on without Jack Grealish, to say the least. The next game is against Man City. Not a great team to play right now. You know what I'm saying? Then they have West Brom, not a great team to play right now. Everton, maybe. Man United, not a very good team to play right now. So they have some tough fixtures coming up. Very, very, very tough fixtures coming up. So not going to linger too much more on that one. Not going to linger too much more on that one, but we're going to move right on to the last game. We got to talk about this episode. Man City won. See, I'm freaking having nightmares of Wolves last season. But Man City won, Leeds United 2. Let me just double check, make sure I talked about every other fixture before we, talk about this one and wrap things up a bit. Yeah, I've did that. I've done that. I've did that. Really? Good language. I've did that. But City 1, Leeds 2. What a game this was, man. What a game, man. Let me first start with the lineup. As soon as I saw the lineup, I was like, oh my God, WTF. Listen, I know we rotate, but Pep, man, come on, Pep. Pep, at least, man. At least, Pep, you could do... Look, I know Ferran Torres scored, but he has not been that good for us in the Premier League. He has not been that good for us, period. But he did score the goal. But at large, overall, he has not been that good. You get it? He has his moments. He have scored goals and all. But I'm going to keep it 100 here. I have not been that impressed with Ferran Torres in his first season. For Spain, too, I've not been impressed. He does some, I don't know what it is, but he has that knack of scoring the goal. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. But I watch him for Spain and I'm like, oh, God. And then he ends up scoring. You see what I mean? So that is a good thing. That is a good thing that he could drift in and out and still get the goal. But come on, Pep. You could have put out a better team than that, man, And when you look at the team, when you have Ake and Mendy playing at the same time, I would understand if you play Ake at left back and you play, Laporte, who wasn't even in the squad. Laporte wasn't even in the squad. But at least he did not play Eric Garcia. At least he didn't play that snake Garcia. But Laporte wasn't in the squad, so I guess Laporte had a day off, or he was just not fully up to it or whatnot. But as soon as I saw Ake and Mendy, and then I saw Zinchenko in the midfield, I'm like, nah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Torres, this is going to be tough, man. No Aguero in the squad. I'm like, Sterling have not been really playing a lot of games the last, month or so. I'm like, the sharpness wasn't there. And then Pep, we have a game to win, or even, let's say we have a game to win, and you have De Bruyne and Mahrez, and don't bring them on. Okay, now I understand. At that point, I'm like, yeah, Pep don't rate. Pep, he wants to win, He doesn't want to lose the game. He expects the men that he put out to do the job. But then you still don't show the intent by putting on De Bruyne or Mahrez. It just tells me that you're kind of scared of Dortmund and you don't want to risk losing Mahrez or KDB and them miss that game against Dortmund. That's how I interpret it. That is the only way I could interpret that, because you got to play these guys had to play in order for us to actually get favorable results. These are the guys that we depend on. You see what I mean? He brought Phil Foden on, brought on Ilkay Gundogan. Things happen. We did get the goal to Ferran Torres. We did get the goal after those players were actually brought on. We did get the goals. But come on, man. You had time. After we got the goal there, that was the perfect time. Take Zinchenko off, bring on Kevin De Bruyne. You see what I mean? Take him off, bring on De Bruyne. It's only going to be for 12 minutes. Leeds was sitting back anyways. They weren't going to be very, very, very rough and injure the player. And bam, would have won the game. But no. Leeds, first of all, they scored first. And they scored after, the red card was after they scored. They scored first. And that was definitely against the runner play. Stuart Dallas, man. Stuart Dallas. Give it to him. Patrick Bamford with the pass. Stuart Dallas with the goal. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh man, why do we always get caught out like this? Why? Why? Please tell me why. Why? 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 Why we always get caught out like this? You see what I'm saying? Against the run of play, we concede, and I'm like, oh boy. Now we got to chase this game. But I had faith in the guys. I had faith. You know what I'm saying? I had faith. We got that equalizer. And when we got the equalizer, I was saying to myself, I was watching this game, and I was saying, we have to win. We are going to win. I saw the win. I saw the win. I saw the win, man. I saw the win. Didn't happen. Saw the win. And we had a man advantage. Liam Cooper with the terrible tackle on Gabby Jesus. Yellow upgraded to a red that deserved the red. And I'm like, we got to win this game. And we had our tails up after Ferran Torres scored. We had our tails up. 29 shots. This is ridiculous. 29 shots at goal. 7 on target. We need to do better. We had 72% of the ball. 11 men comparing to them with 10. They had 2 shots at goal. 2 on target. They won the game. Typical Man City. Typical City. 28% of the ball. 68% pass accuracy. Still won the game. This is ridiculous. It does not happen. Only against Man City this happens. Only against Man City we get 29 shots. Listen, man. If you like a girl, you have 29 shots at that opportunity to get that girl, and you make somebody who get 2 shots, who saw her yesterday and then saw her today again, and they stole the girl that you were looking at from since kindergarten? Come on, man. You deserve a beating. You deserve a beating. And I'm hoping that this complacency ain't kicking into the team right now that we in the Champions League quarterfinal, because that game against Dortmund, man, that was too tense. That was too tense last week. That was way too tense. And we have a game against them now. And what is that? Wednesday. And Erling Haaland, Marco Reus, Sancho, I think, might be back. Bellingham. These guys are playing well. Who knows what could happen? Who knows? But let's just hope that Pep did the right thing by resting the key players, rotating the team, and, we come out victors against Dortmund, because this would be weird. So thank you very much, Adam, for dropping the 100 Croatian dollars in the super chat there. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that 100%. We have, I hope you will agree with me here. If City battle the title, I doubt they will. But if they do, to me, they don't deserve to win anything this season. It's not a bad representation of them and makes them look small and bad. Bro, it's a possibility, right? It's a possibility, right? But it can't happen. It just can't. It can't happen. City cannot allow this to happen. Can't allow this to happen. We've been too good to allow this thing to happen. Pep cannot overthink things. You see what I mean? But I have to give it to Leeds, man. They were courageous. They fought well. They played with a plan. And they exploited City's vulnerabilities and their weaknesses. I don't understand why why John Stones was playing as an attacking midfielder. I don't get it. John Stones was playing as an attacking midfielder for most of the game. It's like, I don't know what he was trying to prove, but Mr. Stones was playing as an attacking midfielder. Hence the reason why, to run back and catch Stuart Dallas, he was tired. Dallas isn't a freaking pacey player. But he couldn't catch Dallas. You see what I mean? He couldn't catch Dallas. And that was a moment. You see, the thing is, this is how I don't understand these players, right? like John Stones and them sometimes, right? John Stones had an opportunity to take out Stuart Dallas. Take him out. Take him out, man. Take one for the team. He had an opportunity to take him out. Why not take him out? Take the red card. We have defenders. Miss a game. Miss one game or two game or whatever game, how many games you're going to miss. And we draw the game. He had an opportunity to take him out. Didn't take him out. If that was Fernandinho, that guy is gone. Fernandinho take the red. He take the red. You see what I mean? But they were too adventurous, man. Way too adventurous, man. It was just from defense to attack. Bam, we got caught out, goal. If Stones was sitting back like he was supposed to, sit back a bit, never happened. You see what I'm saying? Never, ever happened. The last couple of games for Stones haven't been good, including the England game. He has been need to get his damn act together, man. Seriously, he need to get his act together, seriously. But look, man, look. We've been really good this season. In the last, 30 games or so, we have only lost like twice. So I'm not like about to get pissed off too much at the loss, but it was avoidable. That's the whole thing. It was avoidable because if we were actually like, rude boy, you would never be mad here. The way you act, you would never be no mad here. Seriously. You would never be no mad here. I don't even know who you are. You could probably be somebody who's impersonating some. You would never be mad here. Okay? You're not acting like a mad here. Seriously. Appreciate that. You would never be mad here. No mad for you. So let's just settle that one right there. No mad for you. So look, good win for Leeds. Good win. But City should have never lost that game. A draw, like the 1-1 draw early on this season, it would have like, yeah, I understand. Yeah. But look, man, let me see here. Yeah, you see that? You see? Of course, definitely you're not getting no mad. Because if you answer mad, and I say you're not getting no mad, and you tell me to F off, what does that tell you? Tell you you're flaky. You're wishy-washy. You're what you call a wishy-washy person. You're wishy-washy. You know? You don't deserve mad. You haven't been supporting the thing for long enough. And you want mad, and then you're going to cry. Oh, my God. F off, dub. F off, man. Come on, man. But anyways, man, good win for Leeds. Guys, City can't bottle this. Surely can't. Surely can't, man. It ain't going to happen. Man City suffered their first home defeat against a promoted side in 42 Premier League games since losing 2-0 against Reading in February 2007. This is unprecedented stuff there. Unprecedented stuff. We don't lose to promoted teams. Leeds have become just the fourth promoted side to win away against the Premier League leaders in the competition's history, after Ipswich at Norwich in December of 1992, Derby at Man United in 97, and Hull City at Arsenal in September of 2008. Of the 77 teams Man City boss Pep Guardiola has faced in his managerial career, Leeds are one of just two sides he has failed to beat alongside Middlesbrough. God damn. Bielsa says, Pep, I'm the master. You surely not beating me. You surely not beating me. And if Bielsa want, he just step down from the job and retire and go unbeaten against Pep Guardiola. You know? Yeah. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So myself is saying I'm going to work on my attitude because I really want to be mad. Yo, there's possibility. I could always take it away if you act up, but yeah. You see what I'm saying? Oh, man. But, guys, good win for Leeds United, though. Good win. City's next game will be in the Champions League this Wednesday against Borussia Dortmund, where they have a 2-1 advantage. And then against Chelsea in the semi-final of the FA Cup. So 2 big cup games coming up, man. And then against Villa in the Premier League. And then another cup game. So our next 4 games has 3 cup matches in there, which is simply ridiculous. So props to City. Our next 4 games will all be in 4 different competitions. The only Premier League team to still be in 4 competitions. Give it to Man City. Just give it to Man City, man. There's also a possibility that we could be knocked out or drop the ball on 3 or 4 of those as well. The quadruple, there's a thin line between a quadruple and no quadruple. Very thin line. So let's see. Big games coming up, man. Big games coming up. So I'll try to get some content out for the FA Cup semi-final. I definitely will be talking about that this week. So the live stream that's coming up on Friday, I will do the live stream on Friday and not on Thursday, because I like to use Thursdays as my day to just relax, man. I like to use that as my day to relax and just gather my thoughts. If I have like some content to make, I will get up early and get that content done. And that's Thursdays, you know, that's Thursdays. Yeah, so the Premier League game will be on Friday, Everton versus Tottenham, and I'll be live on Friday morning, bright and early. And the thing about me too, guys, another thing that I like to do, I like to stream when nobody else is streaming most of the time. You know, I don't like to stream and then 10 other people are streaming. I kind of want to be off on one side, if you understand what I'm saying. And, you know, as I said, in 2021, there'll be a lot of live streams. And, you know, there'll be a lot of live streams. And I appreciate you guys who have been supporting the live streams, man. Especially you guys, you know, who have been supporting with your wallets. Because, you know, money run things. Money makes the world go round, man. You know what I mean? Money makes the world go round. But it's not all about that. I do appreciate every other person in here who supports with their eyeball as well. So look. Adam is saying, I hope Chelsea win tomorrow. We haven't been in a semi-final, not a final since 2011 season. That's a season you won it, right? So let us see, man. You guys should be in the semi-final. You guys should take that semi-final spot. And we I don't know about the FA Cup, though. I don't know about that, unless Pep mess it up again. Unless Pep screw up, man. Let's just hope Pep don't screw this up. And the Villa game will be tricky, too, because with the Villa game, then, you know, then we have the game against Tottenham. You know, the Villa game is a Wednesday game, and then we have the Sunday game. Yeah, we have time. We have time. Pep, you don't have to rotate too much, man. Chill out with the rotation sometimes, man. You ain't got to rotate too heavily. 2-3 players. No, let's say 3-4 players, not 7 and 8, man. Come on, Pep. You need to chill. This ain't FIFA 21. Chill, man. Chill. So just to touch on the Champions League before we wrap things up, guys. The game's tomorrow. Talk to me. You know, JL Stinger saying, Dom Suit support you with cash, having problems with my debit card. Bro, it's all right. It's all right, man. It's all right. You know, I'm not, you know, picking out people who don't support with cash, but I have to commend the ones who do, because it means a lot, man. It does mean a lot. You see what I'm saying? It does mean a lot. The Danielle Mack in here, JaVale O'Hara, thank you guys for coming through. Roshane Frazier, I haven't given you a shout out as yet. And let's talk a bit, guys, really quick, nothing too lengthy, about the Champions League and the Europa League matches coming up. So the Champions League, let's touch on that really quick, guys. We have tomorrow's games where I will be live, 2:30 Eastern time. I will be live, and we're going to have another fun watch along. Hopefully it gets crazy and dramatic. You know, PSG will play Bayern Munich. PSG do have a 3-2 advantage with 3 away goals that they picked up at the Allianz Arena. And for that game, guys, I am sticking with my prediction that PSG will move on and they will knock the reigning champions Bayern Munich out of the Champions League, and Bayern Munich will be exposed because they what just happened there? Bayern Munich will be exposed for their dependability. Is that a word? On Robert Lewandowski. they've been overly dependent on Robert Lewandowski, and they were exposed. Serge Gnabry, I think, should be back. I don't know if his quarantine period for picking up COVID is over. He would be a big addition if he's available. But look, man, look, PSG will score. They will score. And once they score, Bayern would have to score what? They would have to score what? 3? You know what I'm saying? They would have to score 3. It would have to be a 3-1 win to overturn the deficit. It ain't happening. It's PSG are going through. PSG. Hopefully, it will be just as I predicted, a PSG versus Man City semifinal. And for the other semifinals, I predicted a Porto versus Real Madrid, but it seems like Chelsea are going to take that one. But you can't count out Porto still, because I think Sergio Oliveira and Mehdi Taremi will be back. A few players will be back available for Porto as well, which is the other game tomorrow. But I think Chelsea are going to do the business and they're going to move on. I don't think they're going to blow a 2-0 lead where they do have a two away goals advantage. Porto could get 2 away goals too, but to send it to extra time. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Bayern PSG game ain't going to extra time either. I think none of these games are going to extra time. And we will see Chelsea and PSG moving on. But they're on other sides of the bracket. So what are you guys saying? We have myself is saying, yeah, watch along. Yeah, I'm a pop up with a watch along. I don't do a lot of watch alongs because of time restraints. You guys have to realize, you know, I can't live down here too much because I can't live in the basement too much because I have a wife, you know, we have a kid, a young kid. I try not to stay down here too much. As much as I would love to stay down here and play video games and make content. I love making content, man. You know what I mean? And with that being said, guys, today I've been writing, you know, for the I've been writing up the content for the CONCACAF Nations League final, the inaugural final of the CONCACAF Nations League. I've been writing that up. And that video will be out hopefully by next week. That's not until June, but I'm preparing so that I get these videos out early so I don't have to worry and scramble. If I do that, it picks up momentum, bringing a lot of subscribers, bringing revenue for the channel. The CONCACAF project has been doing very well. So big up to the boy Adam, man. Adam, bro, one of these days when things get a little better in the world and we are free to mobilize again and travel, I'm coming to Croatia. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming to Croatia. I'm cashing on some of my investments. I have some good investments that's growing right now. And I'm a cash in and I'm going to have a good bag in my pocket. And I'm going to book a trip to Croatia and I'm coming through. I'm coming through. And we're going to sit down and have a couple beers together. Okay? What's the beer? What's the national beer of Croatia, man? Let me know. So Adam is saying, man, I'm so happy, feeling like a giggly girl. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't donate, but you deserve it like a lot. I just can't wait for Corona to end so we could meet up one day. I didn't even read it. I didn't even read it, man. I didn't even read it yet. And look, bam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my God. Yeah, man. So big up to Adam, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So I didn't read your comment and we shared the same thought. So it's called Ujuisko. Ujuisko. Oh, man. Ujuisko. We're going to have some Ujuisko. Yo, bartender, pass me a case of Ujuisko. Pass it around. Give it, listen. Ujuisko for the entire bar on me. On me. Me and Adam, we split the bill. Definitely split the bill. So, yeah, man, what are you guys saying in terms of that, man? Adam, bro, I appreciate it big time. I appreciate it big. If we had 100 Adams on this channel, oh man, guys, listen, I could take off my freaking jacket. You know what I mean? Let me get a little comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little comfortable. You know what I mean? I take off my jacket. You know what I'm saying? Take off the jacket a bit. You know, got on my nice colorful shirt there, and you know. If we had 100 people in here like Adam and Thriller, and big up to the boy Thriller, I haven't seen him today, you know, and OB and Legend Sweet and Who else does donate? Who? Damn, Robbie Lewis and, Demo Dre. Haven't donated in a while, but yeah, Demo Dre, no shots fired anyways. But and everybody who donates to the channel, I won't have to go to work. I won't because it will be a significant amount of income that I could just rock back, get up very early, make YouTube content, and have a blast. But it ain't like that right now. It's definitely not like that. You see what I mean? Definitely not like that. So I do big up to everybody who donate to the channel. But guys, what are you saying about Chelsea though? Let me see what you guys are saying about Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Drop your predictions for that right now, guys. Chelsea, Porto, who you think is going to move on, and the Bayern Munich PSG, who you think is going to move on from that before we move on to the next one. The next one's a big. The next one's a big, man. All the ties are really good right now. They're good. They're really, really good. They're really good. And the thing is, too, about donations, right? When Adam and these guys donate, I don't have to even I don't even have to run and put no ads on the live streams. No, I don't go, the live streams, I don't even go and put 100 ads in the live stream. I never did that anyways, but I like to space out the ads in the video so that the listening or the watching experience is very, very good. And I haven't been even touching the live streams in terms of AdSense. Only maybe one from the beginning and, but yeah. Because of generous donations, the benefactors of, the channel. Manny Shimway saying Bayern Munich will go through. So Adam is saying, imagine I win a Euro jackpot, I'll donate 1,000 times the maximum amount. No, you know what? All I have to do is send you my PayPal information and you could forward me a nice large amount. Or you know what? No. I'll come to Croatia myself and pick up a bag. I'll come to Croatia myself. I'll book the flight. I'll pick up the bag. You don't need to give YouTube none of the money. So Daniel Mack is saying, as much as I dislike Chelsea, I think Tuchel is taking them forward. A Bob says 3-2 Bayern, 3-2 to Porto. What? So wait. Oh, yeah, Porto would still get knocked out with a 3-2. And Bayern would still get knocked out with a 3-2 win. Yeah, right? No? It will go to extra time. Hey, Bob, you got to make up your mind here. If Bayern win 3-2, it goes to extra time. It goes to extra time. It would be the opposite of the results here. It would be. You see what I'm saying? It would be the opposite of the... Oh! And I forget, how could I forget Jersey Boy, who has donated very, very generously to, my channels. So big up to you as well, Jersey Boy. How could I forget you? You know what I'm saying? Rosalina Luna, how are you? Never seen you around here. We have Jersey Boy saying 3-1 to Bayern, 2-0 to Chelsea. Man. You guys are hating on PSG hard, man. Listen, Dom, Croatian people are good people, and I know. Yeah, the Croatians have treated me very well. I don't know about the Serbians. Let me put that out there. I don't know too much about the Serbians. But the people from Croatia, very good. And I'm not saying all Serbians, but there's some, But Croatia, I've gotten just great response from Croatia, man. Very, very great response from Croatia. Sam Sidi, Camera. We have Jordan Hyman in here. You know what I mean? Let me see. Serbians will treat you well. Yeah, but there's been some weird experiences. Trust me. Serbians could get a little over-passionate when it comes to the football and say some nasty things, Because, when you don't predict Serbia to do well, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, let me see. JR Stinger, 1-0 to PSG. PSG are going to do the business. It's because Dom did that Croatian accent video. They love it. Yeah, man. That video. My wife and the kids back in 2018. Liam wasn't born yet. Liam wasn't born yet. Kind of forget that. Liam was born in 2018. Yeah, I kind of forget sometimes. But Liam wasn't born yet, right? But the wife and the two kids, you know, two girls, we were going to Splish Splash that day. And the morning I got up and they preparing to go, and I said, guys, give me 1 sec. Give me a second. I have this great idea for a video that I have to make. I just have to do this. And I came downstairs, I whipped it up. It was quick. It was done in no time. And I left it, went to Splish Splash, came back, edited that video. That video got 300,000 views. That's the most viewed video on my channel. But I wish those, I wish it made more in revenue, to be honest, but it didn't, because videos in Croatia don't really make a lot of money. So I feel it for the Croatian YouTubers too. It didn't make a lot of money, but still, money isn't everything. But just wanted to mention that, because some people might look at it and say, yeah, that video made a lot of money. No, it didn't. It really didn't. But I'm definitely looking forward for the that video helped me a lot. That video helped me a lot, though. It helped me to be able to say Chaleta Sa now. You know what I'm saying? It helped me a lot in terms of pronouncing the names from the players from the Balkan region. It helped me. I don't mess those names up. I know J is a Y. I know how to pronounce the stuff. You know what I mean? Luka Modric, and you know what I'm saying? Duje, Chaleta Sa. I just got better at pronouncing names. You know what I mean? So it's good. These are a lot of football names that spread across Europe as well. So that video helped. But look, man, look. PSG to go through, Chelsea to go through. Man City, Dortmund. Man City with the 2-1 advantage. Who you got? Who you got, guys? Who you got? I pick City to go through. It's not going to be routine. It's not going to be a walk in the park. But because Dortmund have been so inconsistent, I think we should be able to get this job done. We shouldn't go there and play no games. We should get this job done. Where is the game being played, though? That's the thing. Is the game being played in Germany? Is it being played in Germany? Well, it's saying that it's being played in Germany, but we know what's been going on with teams traveling to Germany from England, you know what I mean? Man City, Dortmund. Let me see something. Man City, Dortmund. I really don't know, because I don't know anything these days. You see what I'm saying? So I'm seeing there's news here. Dortmund sustained injury concern ahead of Man City game. Key figures in Marco Reus and Matt Hummels were both forced to leave the pitch early during Saturday's Bundesliga clash with Stuttgart. Ooh, that's not good news for them. That ain't no good news for them. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see something. Let me just see something really quick. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't even... let me see if any one of you guys are actually saying that. Guys, do you know where the game is being played? I don't even know where the game is being played. Seriously. BVB versus Man City. I need to check the UEFA website. I'll know. I didn't even realize that Chelsea game was being played in Sevilla. I didn't know. I really didn't know. So this game will be played Dortmund versus Man City, April 14th. This game will be played where? Let me see something. God damn, these websites are so clunky, man. So much freaking information. I wonder who read these things. There's a lot of stuff. But I'm not finding any information right now. I'm really not. It probably is being played in Germany, though. It's probably being played in Germany. So let me get that information for you. Let me get that. Just give me 1 second, guys. I wanna check out something. Let me see. Yeah, it's being played in Germany, and the Chelsea Porto game is being played in Sevilla too. It's being played in Sevilla. So both games are being played in Sevilla for Chelsea, Dortmund, and this game will be played in Germany at West. It's called what's the stadium? Westfalen Stadium, the BVB Stadion, whatever. The yellow wall won't be present though. But yeah, Dortmund play good at home. At least they score a lot of games. Westfalen Stadion. Yeah, I didn't want to mess that up. But I'm going for Man City to actually go through. And the next game, we should go through. We shouldn't battle this. It surely can't be another. We surely can't battle this again. We surely cannot battle it again. We can't. We can't bottle it. It's raining bottles. Yeah, we can't. Listen, we can't bottle this thing, man. We can't bottle this. We cannot bottle this. Listen, I look into my crystal ball right now. My crystal blue snowball right now, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see any bottle jobs happening here. It ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. Listen, I don't see no bottle jobs happening here, man. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I had another ball that I wanted to take, but yeah, I don't see that happening. I really don't. You know, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You see what I'm saying? So it's not. I know a lot of people would want it to happen, but it's not happening. It ain't happening. The other game, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something fun here. Let's do something fun. What I want to do is just do something real fun right now. It will be at Anfield, Liverpool, on the Merseyside, you know what I mean? And what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a look at what the Liverpool fans have been saying on YouTube, okay? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to check my YouTube page and we're going to see what's going on here. So I'm going to share the screen with you. We're going to take a look down the YouTube pages. And we have a nice page here that's live right now. How you guys liking the new thumbnail? I actually had to cut out that picture for this thumbnail, you know. And I added the new live thingy up in the corner. That will be a new thing going forward for all my live streams. Gotta get innovative with it, man. I have a white one that I will use as well. Jersey boy, don't steal my idea, please. Okay, thank you very much. And yeah, that's good. That looks good. But what have the Liverpool fans been saying? Big up to the boy Finn. Let me see something. Let me bring that a little closer there. So let me see. Look at what the people have been saying, right? Let me see something. Look at this, right? Look at it. Shout out to everybody, by the way. Let me see what Anfield Agenda been talking about. You know, Anfield Agenda. Let me see what he's been saying. So if you check Anfield Agenda, right, videos, let's take a look. Let's hunt down the video after the Real Madrid game, right? Real Madrid. Okay. Liverpool fan reacts to Real Madrid loss. Okay. Then we have horrendous Craigo. We got I'm just looking for some clues here about any comeback or anything. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. Let me see. All right. So at least Craig ain't really going on crazy, you know what I'm saying? So Craig, you might be talking about it in your video about the comeback, but you're not looking too delusional right now, Craig. You're not looking too delusional right now. All right. Let's check. Let me check my other Liverpool. Nothing but Reds. Let me big up to the boy Kyle. Big up to Kyle. Nothing but Reds. Bam. Nothing but Reds. Kyle, bro. Kyle. What are you talking about here? It's not over. 3-1. It's not over. Not Craig. Kyle, bro. It's over. It is over. All right, it's done. It is done. It is done. The preview? Oh, I didn't even realize you made a preview, Kyle. I didn't even know. If Varane is absent and Hazard is absent, that's a good thing for Real Madrid. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. You see what I'm saying? Kyle, I told you to make these type of videos a long time, you know. And you know what you said to me? I don't make these type of videos, dumb. Oh, see? Told you. Time is a very difficult thing on YouTube, bro. And these videos are good videos. Look at the quality. Good quality. See what I'm saying? Good quality. But you see, come on, you can't be delusional, bro. You guys ain't coming back. You ain't coming back. So, what else we got here? Look. Let's take a look at what the boy Ryan LFC been up to. Let's take a look what Ryan LFC has been saying. You see what I mean? So look at the videos here. Ryan LFC has mostly been a Jamaican channel lately, as you guys could see. You know, mostly Jamaican content. Mason Holgate to play for Reggae Boys. Nah. Holgate is good. He could play for England one day. We have interview with Amal Knight. We got Redmond. This is a Jamaican. This is Jamaican channel. You know what I mean? This is no longer a Liverpool football channel. This should be Ryan JFF. Jamaican Football Federation channel. But yeah, let's go back. Let me stick to what I was talking about here. Champions League, where it's at, man. Real Madrid, yeah, right there, right? Real Madrid preview, bam. Real Madrid 1 week ago. Real Madrid preview here with a Real fan, bam. We got what we got here? Preview again. Coppish, Jersey boy. This dude up in the corner over there who don't like Man City. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all the Man City haters, by the way. We got Real Madrid live stream. Jersey boy and Ryan LFC crying their eyeballs out. Oh, this is what I was looking for. We will get the job done at Anfield by 2 goals. It ain't happening, bro. The delusionalness have to stop. It ain't happening, bro. It is not happening. Okay? And I'm pretty sure. Got the Jersey boy. What was the prediction, bro? I know you're in here. What was the prediction? Was the prediction a Liverpool win? I'm pretty sure the prediction was a Liverpool win. I am pretty sure the prediction was a Liverpool. You guys need to stop, bro. Listen, Jersey boy. You guys need to stop. You guys need to stop predicting wins for every game. It has to stop. It has to stop, man. It gotta stop. But yeah, man. Look, imagine we won, then all the chat energy changed. Even Dom, we won who? What are you talking about? You won what? Oh, imagine we won. Oh, imagine if you won. No. If you win, we give you the freaking credit. We give you the credit. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Max, City has spent less money in the last 10 years than Arsenal, Chelsea, and United. For real? I don't think so, bro. I think City have spent the most money. City have spent a lot of money. You know what I mean? So we got imagine, right? We got so who else is saying something, man? Let me see the boys from Coppish. I don't think they say anything in terms of titles. I don't think they put stuff like that in the titles though. What are the Liverpool fans saying? You know what I mean? What are they saying? Let me see. Nothing. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing in their titles like that, you know. All the boys from Coppish love to talk about Mbappe to Liverpool, man. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe to Liverpool. Dom, when last did you predict City to lose? I actually predicted City to draw the game. Remember? Against Leicester City. See? I predicted us to draw the game against Leicester just, last week. You see what I'm saying? Last week. But no, Jersey boy, Jersey boy, come on. I know you don't, not you. You don't predict Liverpool to win all the time. You see what I'm saying? We got Errol Brown in the house. How are you, Errol Brown? How are you? How are you doing, man? Yeah, how are you? But guys, what else are the Liverpool fans saying? What's Red Men TV saying? Red Men TV saying. What are they saying? I'm not sub to Red Men TV though, as you guys could see. I have enough dose of Liverpool already. You know what I mean? So Red Men TV has exclusive interviews with Klopp and Liv. Oh man. Oh my God. Red Men TV. Oh my God. Oh. But right, it seems like big up to the boy Craig and them folks over at Anfield Agenda doing the damn thing though. Because Craig and Anfield Agenda, y'all doing some damn good things over there. You know what I'm saying? What else we got here? Nothing. I don't see. I gotta go and check this out. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, guys? You know what I'm gonna do for fun? This is what I'm gonna do for fun. Let's see what the result is on Wednesday. And on Thursday, I'm going to get up and I'm going to check out all them Liverpool channels and find out what their predictions were. And I'm going to react to all the predictions and laugh my ass off. The video might get a lot of dislikes, but it will be damn funny. I just might not do it though. But just the thought of it is kind of crazy. See what I mean? But enough with that though. Enough with that. Just having a little fun there. There's not enough Man City channels to do something like that either. So yeah. So guys, it has been real, going on almost 3 hours. It's about time to wrap this thing up. And Dominic Ryan said they would beat Real Madrid 3-0. Oh my God. 3-0. 3-0. Jersey boy, please, I beg you, don't be delusional. Don't be delusional, bro. It ain't happening. You see? I bet Dom will call in all the LFC fans. No. No. Okay, let me tell you something. Then there wasn't anything in terms of the I was just building up a fan base of Liverpool fans on this channel when that happened. So no. I predicted Liverpool to win the tie. Go back. The videos are there. Go and do your research. I predicted Liverpool to win the tie, right? But after what happened at the Camp Nou, I predicted Barcelona to win the tie from the second leg prediction, but then Liverpool overturned it. Go and check. The videos did very, very well. So go and check, man. Go and check. But it ain't happening. This tie will not be turned around. Real Madrid moves on. Real Madrid move on. I would put money on this. Real Madrid move on. You see what I mean? Real Madrid move on. And Adam says, oh, and by the way, Dom, have you watched Robona TV? He has quality content, a bit more quality than you, but you are one I am member and to donate. Oh man, a bit more quality than me. Oh man, quality in terms of what you mean quality? What do you mean in terms of quality though? Because quality could mean a lot of things. You see what I mean? Quality could mean a lot of things. And you also have to consider that Rabona TV does this for a living. See what I'm saying? So the quality, it better be better than me. But the thing is, let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys what you get from me here. Let me tell you what you got from me. Let me tell you, this is what you got from me. This is what you got from me, right? This is what you get from me. You get realness. You get this. This is what you get from me. So when you talk about quality, this is what you get from me. This is what you will never get from a Rabona TV. Never. You understand? And when I say never, I mean never, ever. This, live, talking about 10 Premier League games or 10 games from a league. This is what you won't get. And this is what I think separate me from others. Whoever watch it and don't like what I say is up to them. You see what I mean? This is me. This is what you're going to get from me. What you're going to get from me, you're going to get World Cup qualifiers predictions. You're going to get qualifiers, you know. You're going to get stuff for the qualifiers of a Gold Cup, maybe a CONCACAF Nations League. You know, you're going to get qualifiers for each confederation. I'm talking about qualifiers. And then when the tournaments come around, you're going to get me. But you see a lot of these guys, you get nothing. You get nothing until the big thing come around. You see what I'm saying? When the big thing come around, now everybody come around for food. Everybody come around for drink. You see what I mean? Everybody come around for the gravy and the ice cream and all of that. But when the build-up is there, you never see nobody. You see what I'm saying? You never see nobody. But guys, don't get fooled. Do not get fooled. Do not get fooled. This YouTube thing, it ain't as rosy as it may seem. It ain't. Just let you know. Just want to let you know. Everything ain't what it seems. I'ma spill it. Everything ain't what it seems out here. All right? Let me just let you know that. Let me just let you know that, man. Look, let me just let you know that. And some of you guys might, you guys might see some people with a OneFootball sponsorship. You might see this and you might validate them. And you might look at me and I don't have that. I was offered that. I turned it down. You understand? All right. So we're going to leave that right there. But Robo on a TV, very good content, quality creator. I'm going to definitely give it to him. Him and I used to be cool, but we haven't spoken since about 2019. That's a long time. So, you know, I haven't reached out. He haven't reached out since then. We never worked together, you know, so it's all good. But overall, a solid dude. But I would like to see these guys go more down to the grassroots, you know what I'm saying? I would want to see them talk more about the preliminaries to things, you know what I mean? Like a build-up to a tournament. But when the tournament come around, you know what I'm saying? And that is my problem with some people. Seriously. That is my problem. So the deal, Jersey Boy is saying, I'll make a deal. LFC comebacks. I don't want to be part of that deal. I don't want the $100. You guys are not coming back. I don't want it. You guys are not coming back. You should drop $100 if Liverpool don't come back. You see what I'm saying? That's what you should do. If Liverpool don't come back, drop $100 because I predicted that right. That's what you should do. You see what I'm saying? That's what you should do, Jersey Boy. You feel me? Let me just see something here. Oh, that's just quality there. But yeah, make sure you do that. So bam. So big up yourself, JR Stinger. You are now the latest moderator on the channel. Thank you very much for your support. Guys, appreciate you guys joining. It has been a 3-hour stream. And look, what you get from me, don't ever forget that, guys. You get realness. You get realness. And I have been putting out some damn quality videos. Trust me, you get YouTube shorts. You get videos in the car. You get videos outside. We outside, baby. Listen, you get videos all over. You get realness. And that's what YouTube is all about. You guys have to remember that. This is not a TV station. This is not a television network. All right? Even though I will up the quality sometimes and I'll put out some well-produced videos, you can't do it all the time when you have a day job. Just remember that. A lot of these guys do this for a living. They wake up, they make YouTube videos. They go to sleep. They don't have to punch no clock. All right? So, guys, look, appreciate you guys turning up. Appreciate it again. It has been another fun one. Appreciate all the loyal ones. Adam, Jersey Boy, Daniel Mack, myself, Roshane, AD. Who else you got in here? Bayern fan. Myself again. Yo, the amount of... I was looking through my block list yesterday, and the amount of times I see myself on there and a Bayern fan, it's ridiculous, man. You guys need to chill. You guys need to chill. And Adam says, yeah, I agree with you, Dom. Big up, Dom. Yeah, look, man. Look, I don't need to go on anymore. But you guys, a lot of people forget the you in YouTube. A lot of people forget that. They forget that. You know, I have kids. You see the kids. And I'm not giving you all of me. You guys don't really know me like that. I'm not giving you everything, but I'm giving you a lot. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys, they give you nothing. You see what I'm saying? All you get to see is a character on screen. That's it. But we're going to leave it that way. We're going to leave it like that, and we're going to move on. Arnav, big up to Arnav as well. Arnav has been a big supporter of the channel. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate. Why is Jersey Boy not a mod on this channel, though? Jersey Boy, you're not a mod. You know, I don't... Were you a mod before? Jersey Boy, were you ever a mod before? Were you ever a mod on here? We got Thriller from Manila in here. Oh, my God. Thriller. Jeez. Were you ever a mod on here, Jersey Boy? Nah, you were never a mod. You were never... Could you be trusted, though? Could you be trusted as a mod? You know? Because you kind of, you know, you fraternize with people who don't really fraternize with the channel anymore and things, you know, so, you know what I mean? You know? Let's just let that digest. Let that one digest. Let that digest. But Jersey Boy, you do deserve a mod, though. You do deserve to be mod over here. Okay? You know a moderator, Jersey Boy. But, yeah, you know a moderator. But you should know what I'm talking about. Never been a moderator to my member. My member, you use a mod as well. You get a mod. You get a mod. You get a mod. You get a mod. And guys, with that being said, your boy Dominic Rich, it's been another one. And look, you don't get that from other channels too. You don't get the crazy side of people. All right? With me, you get the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like Sizzla Kalonji. The real deal. And he also said, you can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want you to frown. They will never keep a good man down. Anyways, let us take a move out of here, man. And from your boy, Dominic Rich, coming all the way out of New York City. You know what I mean? You know, Alicia Keys says, New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. I'm from New York, New York. Guys, peace out, man. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Don't worry, Daniel Mack. You will get mods. You will get mod one day. One of these days. You know what I mean? Just one of those days. Just one of those days. Oh, man, the boy with the Sizzler Kalonji. All right, guys. So peace, man. We'll talk. All right? We'll talk. All right? We will talk soon. All right. So big up to the boy Kelicha Iheanacho again. He has been an absolute fire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Roshane, one of these days, bro. Keep coming back. You'll get it. You're up next. I'm from New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Ah! Peace.